started. Alright, what's good? What's good? What's good? There's nobody here, but what's good? Everybody tuning in. Which is only me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die. Cause I got me for life. I don't need no hand to hold. Even when the night is cold, I got that fire in my soul. Ooh, it's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die. Cause I got me for life. Ooh, I don't need no hand, no. Alright, nigga. No, I didn't mean to say that word. Hold on. Bro, the problem is, I need to change the name. That's the problem. You feel me? Because the equilibrable, you feel me? The equilibrable of the reactor was like, bro, you gotta chill out sometimes. And I was like, yo, what are you on, bro? Like, nah, y'all don't understand what I'm saying though. Y'all don't listen, bro. Y'all don't listen. That's why I'm a genius. Alright, hold on, chat. I'm a genius. I remember I was on here like a few days ago, bro, and this guy, like he had like a bunch of people on the stream too. He was being ungrateful as nigga. Like everybody was watching his shit. Like he had like 300 viewers or something, and he was like, "Oh, I'm quitting YouTube because I'm a genius and y'all don't understand me." Bro, that actually pissed me off. It actually pissed me off so much because like, how are you gonna be that ungrateful to like that type of opportunity, bro? Cause like I wish I had the opportunity to have 300 people on my stream. I really wish I had the opportunity to have 300 people on my stream, bro. I'd probably die if I had 300 people on my stream. No joke. The day I get 300 people on my stream, yeah, I ghost everybody and start acting brand new, bro. Like for real, bro. It actually pissed me off. It actually pissed me off so much. Like I didn't know I could get so bothered by something like that for no reason. It wasn't even for no reason too, bro. It was like it's an actual reason because 300 people viewing you and you're gonna act like that, bro. You're just weird. It's weird. It's weird. You're calling everybody who's coming to watch you dumb and stuff. Like, are you okay? Are you dumb? Okay. Anyways, enough of the yap. Enough the yap and chatter yap. We're gonna start off with reactions, like we always do. Then we're gonna move on to games and stuff. So let's get that started. My fault for stream delay right now. Just because I'm still trying to set things up. This is my first time streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I've never done that before, and it's really new. So I hope everybody can hear me well. If you can't hear me well, type in the chat that you cannot hear me well. I hope you can hear me well. I really hope. Tum 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 sahur. Patabim. Tum 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 sahur. Sahur. Yeah. I can't let brain rot get to my brain, you feel me? I'm kind of cute in this camera. Oh, you want me? Alright, bro.
Buddy talking about Iceman.
Hold on. Okay. You guys, oh, you still can't see my screen. My bad, chat. My bad. My bad. My bad. Yo, my shit's fucked up. Chat, give me preparation, chat. I did not prepare for this. Oh my god, which Google one is it? Okay, all right here. Alright, let me go check up on something. I know I just started screen, but let me go check up on something. I will be back. What is up, my dudes and my dudettes? How we feeling today? How we feeling today? Okay, so I have to turn my shit all the way up because just in case, I can hear myself well while hearing the video. Huh?
Ain't nobody waiting for no Iceman to drop. They waiting for the
myself well?
Shit, fuck around and call that.
Alright, so we're starting off with RDC World 1. Yeah, jeez. Alright, so we're starting off with RDC World 1. The government dropping these Young Thug recordings like songs.
No, Spider-Man.
You tell me that's not going platinum first week if we drop it?
Bro, that's not touching 100K first week, bro.
That's not touching 100K?
No.
Oh, Drake this?
Bro, everybody coming at Drake, bro. No,
Exactly.
they spacing that.
Yeah, that could be true. That could be true. I mean, shit, I got him talking shit about Beyonce.
Beehive is strong.
Yeah, Outkast, Chris Brown.
Let me hear the Chris Brown. Chris Brown one?
CB need to worry about Genuine, cause that's the discussion they having. They talking about CB or Genuine. Which one y'all picking? CB or Genuine? I got Genuine personally.
Chris Brown a Genuine. That's what niggas talking about.
Nobody is talking about Chris Brown or Genuine, bro. What are
Oh, in
they
the
on?
streets, though.
That's random as fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
It's random.
Hey,
It is random.
Oh, Tupac.
That nigga did Tupac.
Oh, he dis-
Play that.
So see, what niggas not understanding is that Tupac shit was fake. He just an actor. He wasn't really with the gangster shit. He was just bald headed.
Man, that nigga just saying shit, bro. Nigga, everything Tupac talking about was being a thug. What you mean?
Ooh, I got one that's gonna go diamond.
Man, shut up. Come on.
I got one that's gonna go
Niggas can't just say they gonna go diamond. What you mean?
Yes, I'm not here to make jokes, Mark.
We're gonna go diamond,
I
Mark.
ain't gonna say nothing too much. I ain't gonna say too much.
Everybody can name a Michael Jackson song, but who Michael Jackson put on?
No, wait, jump that right now.
You can't name one person Michael Jackson put on. Who? Goddamn Chris Tucker? Come on now. Ain't nobody watching no Chris Tucker no more. That was back in the days, Rush Hour. That's the last time we seen Chris Tucker. I'm telling you right now, the Jackson 5, nobody checking for the Jackson 5. They checking for the Atlanta 3. Me, William, and Taylor.
Oh my God.
What's up, y'all? RDC in the
Yo. Actually, that's actually how it feels like, though. They dropping new shit on him every single day, bro. I think he needs to pack it up.
It's out!
Like, actually, he needs to just go.
Imagine that.
Oh, I forgot they were releasing on manga.
This is cinema. This is check the website. I need you to check the website. Go grab your copy of Imagine That out.
Give me 10 views on this video. I'll go grab a copy of that video. I mean, of that manga right now. Right now. Okay, my bad. Anyways, next video. We got why Kodak Black might be a Clash Royale goblin. Now, this is very important information to us, because, you know, if he is, we're all in danger. If you understand me, we're all in danger if he is. Okay, shit, I need to check over here, because we are all okay. My bad. Fuck. Oh my god. Let me curse. Let's start.
Recording the wrong thing. Take a seat next to him.
I remember when this video dropped, bro. Everybody was saying he was geeked up and like just on a bunch of different drugs, bro. Everybody was trying to guess it. I think mostly everyone said either heroin or fent. But it was
Kodak
kinda
Black
weird, the
might
video was
be
weird.
a Clash Royale goblin. If you guys don't know, as a child, when you are a goblin, you are very intelligent, and the older you get, the more dumb you get. This has very strong correlations with Kodak Black, because if you look at him now, he's super fucking dumb. But if you look at him as a kid, he was thinking of death.
Because he wasn't taking as much drugs as a kid. Well, you know.
He was
forgot
already
Kodak
thinking
used to
about
rap
death
like that,
at
bruh.
such a young age. And this has very strong implications of him being a goblin, because in the Clash Royale
they got
video
Dread
game,
Journey. Hold
very
on, go
strong
back.
implications
They got
of
the
him
Wick
being
Journey and Dread Journey on this thing, bro. Look how fat he was. Damn, he's not in the mood on this one, bro. I fuck
a
with
goblin,
Free
because
Roam's
in the
kinda
Clash Royale video game, baby goblins wanted to cause death, cause as much havoc as possible, but they couldn't because of their small little bodies. But instead, they used their intelligence to create the goblin machine, where it's multiples of them to make up the difference of a fully grown goblin giant. And the sad part is, the Kodak Black Clash Royale goblin theory might
video is so dumb. I can't take it. I can't just watch this seriously. It's so dumb.
be true, because Kodak Black is dumb as fuck.
Things saying like what inspired you? Like what inspired
Come
the
up with the
song?
super gremlin,
You know
like,
what I'm saying? Like, what
yeah.
your thought process behind the whole creation of the song?
Shit, I don't know. Just made that bitch.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know how he even made the song. He just made that bit. And that's the real truth of this theory. It's because he is slowly losing his intelligence.
Did you know goblins tend to get dumber as they get older? Meaning baby goblins are actually some of the smartest goblins around. Due to this, the youngest goblins are able to make some pretty incredible inventions, while older goblins try to take credit for their work, like the drill and rocket.
You can tell that young Kodak Black was a musical genius. He's been doing it since he was a baby. I go, I go, I go, I go, I go, I go, I go. But then, slowly over time, he begins to mumble. He begins to take more drugs, and he's slowly losing his understanding of the world. He believes that
drugs do to
he's the
you,
one that
bruh.
actually made the song, but that isn't him who made the song. It was him when he was younger.
What is this? We actually
And let's be honest, Kodak Black has been a drugged up dumbass for multiple years, going
He
to
has
jail back and forth, getting constantly bailed out by presidents as a way to win political power towards the blacks. And I think what people
why do you
fail
say
to
the
understand
blacks
is that
like that?
he is
Damn.
not a Clash Royale goblin theory. Okay, I made that up myself. No one's actually thinking about that. But realistically, it's a sad story of a prosperous young person that could have had the future, the world in their hands, but over time, once they developed a little bit of fame, success, notoriety, they easily fell for the trap of overindulgence, believing that whatever they do could have had no mistakes. And all of this is speculation. Everything is speculation. You can say everything is a fact. You can say that everything is objective, but new studies will always come out proving that you were wrong. Back in the day, people believed that reading was bad for you. They believed that we couldn't fly as humans, and those were facts until it wasn't. Our perception and what we believe is based on our senses. A person will look at a color and see red. Another person will look at a color and they'll see red, but it's a different shade. It'll be in black and white. Our perception is very important. And how people see Kodak Black is this pathetic cautionary tale to learn that you shouldn't have so many yes men beside you, or a story of envy where I'm fucking broke as hell. I'm not on drugs. I'm trying to win over my life, and this dumb fuck is still so much more successful than me. I hate this guy, and at the same time, I feel bad for him because I'm happy I'm not him.
Yeah, audition with Nickelodeon, cause you know a new show coming out, feel me? Just stay tuned. I'm gonna be on there. I know how to act.
Everybody is using Kodak Black as a way to win money, to get laughs, and while I'm trying to be better, but I'm not at the same time by making this video, I want people to at least realize one thing. Who cares? Stop judging the fucking dumbass, all right? Stop judging the dumb fuck. Let the dumb fuck live his stupid dumb fucking life. And that's the same thing with how people view Clash Royale goblins. No one really cares that an old person over time will, a person over time will become dumber, less physically capable. There is still a purpose. People put so much value towards this belief and idea that you must be diligent, you must be extremely intelligent, but then explain every single dumbass that is addicted to drugs, that is gambling every night, but still are more successful than you. There's this mystery of why Kodak Black is still successful, but nonetheless lives such a stupid, dumb life. People feel insecure. And there's this perception aspect that a lot of people our age don't understand yet. You can only see as much as you have experienced and as much as your brain allows you to compute and come to conclusions. Ants will.
Why is this guy dropping facts right now, bro? What the I thought this was gonna be a dumb like theory video or something. And he's actually spitting right now.
Never see the fucking sky. They will never be able to comprehend what a fucking mountain is, and nonetheless, they're right there. I notice we can only perceive so far. We can only perceive so much. Bats can barely see anything. How they see the world is through echolocation, and how we see other people is only based on our age. Old people have and provide value to the world. Dumb people provide value to the world. Young people, autistic people provide some sort of value. And I don't like seeing these videos where it's always about demeaning other people. Don't get me wrong, those are my type of videos, at least initially, but it always develops into something that I genuinely care about. This is someone's fucking son, you know? This is someone's fucking dad, and everyone is just using him as a tool to make fun of him, and I feel bad, right? And it's not that I feel bad for him, but I feel bad for the people and how they choose to view everyone. Judgmental. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. We'll expand a little bit more about this on the Patreon. Check out my Patreon, exclusively Japanese. Goodbye.
Check out this guy's Patreon, bro. Like, he actually started, like, middle of the video, actually started just spitting facts for no reason. Like, I agree with that. We should stop judging people so much. Like, I feel like we live in a society of constant just judgment. Anything you do, you feel like you're being judged. Anything like you say, you feel like you're being judged. You feel like someone's side-eyeing you every second. I feel like someone's side-eyeing me every second. When I post my videos, when I start streams and stuff, I'm always like, damn, people probably think this shit is corny, bro. Like, if I go to school saying I'm doing this, people are gonna be like, yo, you're so corny, bro. You're actually corny as well. You're the corniest man alive. I'm constantly thinking that, bro. It's like, and eventually, like, a week ago or something, like 2 weeks ago, I was like, why care? Why care what other people think? Why like try to please other people? I'm trying to make a career out of this. I want to be a streamer or YouTuber. I'm trying to do all this stuff. Why care what other people are going to say about me? I'll just do it because I like it and I want to. That's probably not the message of the video, but like still, like, I want to do it because I want to. I want to do it because I believe if I keep going and if I try hard enough, I can eventually reach, like, I show speed level, Kai Cenat level. Like, I'm not gonna say PewDiePie because I don't really mess with him, but like, I guess maybe Mr. Beast level one day. I'll probably have 400 million subscribers one day. I just like, take this video, stop judging people, and stop caring what so many other people think. Just be yourself, man. Be yourself. Yeah. And I'm gonna start being myself too. Alright, next video. Wannabe rapper who killed her McDonald's manager. Crazy twist, right? Anyways. Okay.
Alright, here we are back again with another Strange and Dark Cases compilation. You know how it works. This is where I take a bunch of crimes that aren't long enough to be their own video, but are definitely worth talking about, and combine. This is where I take a bunch of crimes that aren't long enough.
I remember when this guy first popped up, bro. It was actually so weird. He sniffed that girl's butt and stuff. And like, I saw his mugshot and he looked like a goblin. Like, hold on. Bro, fuck. Guy Sniffing female in library. Was it in Denver? This bro, he better have not been in Denver, bro.
So many people have come to me saying that they recognize the guy.
It felt like
And then
under me, so freaking close to me.
at least his name.
Burbank sex predator. Burbank. Where's that? Oh, that's California. Okay. Whew. Just saying. Look at his ears, bro. That's not I just said stop judging people, but judge this guy, bro. That's not natural. Oh my gosh, bro. It's actually so unsettling. It's so unsettling. Oh, and he tries to be sneaky about it. He tries to be sneaky, sniffing this girl's butt and stuff, bro. He's weird. And then she calls him out, and he's saying he's fixing his shoes and stuff, bro. This guy's actually weird.
Yo,
like,
just this week.
look at it. Oh, ugh, bro. Ugh. Bro, like, hold on. I'm trying to. Is there images of him online? Right here, bro. Look at this guy. This guy you can judge. Fully judge this guy. I don't care, bro. Look. Judge his ears. Okay, don't judge his looks. Don't judge his appearance. His ears are weird, but judge what he's doing, bro. Judge fully what he's doing. Fucking weirdo, bro. Actually a weirdo.
To be their own video, but are definitely worth talking about and combine them all into one big video. So, let's get started. Here we've got McDonald's worker snaps and kills manager. Afeni Muhammad was an aspiring rapper in East Point, Michigan, who went by the name Risen Phoenix online, mainly on YouTube and Instagram. A lot of her posts consisted of rants, scantily clad photos and videos of herself, and ads for music that never ended up releasing. While she hadn't released much music at all, what she did release was, not very good.
Sometimes I've been feeling like I'm running from these crazy vipers. When they throw that venom my way, I swipe that shit like windshield wipers. Cause like everyone else, you damn sure scattered. Left my heart shattered, broken more than glass. I swear it felt like my life didn't matter. Felt like I died and my grave was somewhere on Saturn. I too will incorporate my life story into a song. Then I realized I supposed to have all along. Then I realized everyone wanted to kill me. Cause it's so real. Baby, I know that my lyrics are way too advanced for my age.
This is really bad.
Most of Afeni's rants were about her job. Specifically, they were about her manager at McDonald's, a 39-year-old woman named Jennifer Harris. Jennifer was a mother of two who had been working at that McDonald's location for 15 years by this point.
It does pop up. Okay.
I was wrongfully treated today at work. I was literally physically tapped on a lot of times, and I said, "Get away from me.
Using that filter.
Please get out of my space if you don't mind. I can't talk right now." And you still continue to touch me. That made me very unhappy. My name kept getting called. I was doing a great job. I kept getting sabotaged, tempted, so my button can get pressed and I can go out of character. And I know I won't be tolerating that. So since they decided to bully me, let the universe show them what's next. Because it wasn't right.
Okay.
And there will be hell to pay for that.
Alright, bro. Alright, bro. I didn't like that. I didn't like that video. I didn't like the filter.
Afeni's rants about her manager, who she continually called a bully, only got angrier over time. Usually, Afeni wouldn't specify exactly what had been done to her, aside from saying that Jennifer had touched her on the shoulder or asked her to leave early. She felt her manager disrespected other people and looked down on them. On Wednesday, July 10th, 2025, Afeni was sent home early once again. Without even changing out of her work clothes, she decided to go on another long-winded rant in her car about Jennifer. In the video, she seemed a bit frazzled, repeating herself numerous times and reiterating the same points over and over. She was so scatterbrained that she actually posted 2 videos saying roughly the same thing.
900K views.
I got sent home early yesterday.
It was probably
I got sent home early today by the same person.
What happened? But
I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. And it isn't funny at all.
It's not.
But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, you know, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in this store, you know, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. She's a bully. She's a bully. You know, nobody's perfect. It's fucking McDonald's. It happens.
When the next day came around, Afeni showed up to work again and argued heavily with her boss. Jennifer, tired of her behavior, sent her home early once again. According to other employees, it was actually Afeni's own actions and outbursts that had been getting her sent home the whole time. When she was kicked out, she told her boss, "I'll be back."
Why did I guess
returned
that?
to her car and grabbed a knife.
Oh, bro, if I was a manager and I heard someone say I'll be back, I'm dashing out that store, bro. Oh, I don't care if I lose my
She
job.
then, for some
I'm
reason,
not
put
doing
on a
that.
mask and returned to the store, despite telling everyone that she was coming back and doing nothing to disguise the rest of her clothes. Afeni walked over to Jennifer and started stabbing her multiple times. One of the other employees on deck said that she immediately knew it was Afeni when she carried out the attack. Afeni then tried to flee. A customer saw all this happening from the drive-thru. Seeing the stabbing, he pulled out his gun and fired it into the air in order to break up the fight. Afeni tried to run away, but the customer threw her to the ground and held her down until the police could arrive. Afeni was quickly taken into police custody, and her boss, Jennifer, was taken to the hospital. Unfortunately, she would come to pass away from her injuries that day. The next day, Afeni was arraigned in court on charges of first-degree murder and carrying a dangerous weapon with unlawful intent. She felt it important to say that she goes by Afeni Muhammad but also goes by Risen Phoenix in court. Her defense attorney said, against her wishes, that he wanted her to undergo a mental health evaluation before they would continue. He said that this was due to his odd interactions with her and certain things on the police report. That is where the case has currently ended. Right now, Afeni is being held on a $250 million bond while she awaits her results and inevitable. Afeni is being held on a $250
million. Yo, someone get Elon Musk on the line. What the fuck?
$1 million bond while she awaits her results and inevitable trial.
No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing.
Because I know that I'm a great person.
I've been creating peace. I've been creating peace.
And this one is, man feels guilty for killing his wife, so he kills his ex-wife too.
What?
On May 13th, 2023, Timothy Taylor was having a domestic dispute with his wife, Teresa Gregg. Teresa was a mother of two and had been working with the New York City Department of Homeless Services. She had been said to have been a very good woman. Unfortunately, she chose a man that was anything but that. The two were known to have had some loud screaming matches in their apartment at all hours of the night. That night, things escalated much more than ever before. Timothy pulled out a knife and stabbed Teresa, killing her right there. It would be her two 12-year-old twin daughters who came home the next morning and discovered her body at around 8:20 a.m. They called an ambulance, but it was already far too late. The bedroom was covered in so much blood that it was clear that she had to have been dead for quite some time.
Alright, hold on, bro. This song is stuck in my mind. What do you guys know about this song, bro? Hold on. Oh my gosh, my spelling is bad. What do you guys know about this song right here, bro? This is actually my favorite song right now. Don't mind the ads. Do not mind the ads. I don't have YouTube Premium, and my ad blocker is absolute garbage. What do you guys know about the song, bro?
Face makes me so miserable. Not for the seams, believe me, you're so beautiful. But you won't take me into your arms. You don't want me. Your hands are full. Don't recognize your tone of voice. Is that a sign, or am I just being a boy?
I don't know. I'll let you listen to it. My bad, like it's been like stuck in my
Police
mind,
came to the obvious
bro.
conclusion that
Actually,
Timothy
like,
had done it.
It's so
After all, they were
underrated.
known for constant arguments, and he was nowhere to be
It's actually
found.
such an underrated
Once he got
song.
word that the cops were looking for him, he fled the city as quickly as he could and headed for North Carolina. You see, according to the man himself, Tim had been feeling a bit guilty that he had killed his wife.
Who
He
does
felt
that look like? Like this looks like somebody who's
his
that
current
look
wife
like
hadn't
me?
deserved it. However, he really hated his ex-wife much more and felt that she actually did deserve it. Even though they hadn't actually interacted lately, he decided that killing his ex-wife could help make up for killing his current wife somehow. So Tim decided to take another trip back up to New York, this time to the city of Schenectady. This was where his ex-wife, Tashawn Folks Taylor, lived. On May 28th, only a couple of weeks after the original murder, he checked himself into a hotel in the area at about 11 p.m. He then started to wander the streets, biding his time until he was ready to break into his ex-wife's house. This wouldn't be the first time he was violent with her, as Tim actually still had 3 pending charges related to how he had treated his ex-wife, such as criminal obstruction of breathing, criminal contempt, and harassment. He broke into Tashawn's house and stabbed her 22 times in the early morning hours. He even did so while his own 2 kids that he fathered with her were near her,
It just keeps
along with one
going
other
on
kid that
and
she
on.
had after
What?
the divorce. Even while being stabbed, she did what she could to shield her kids from the attack. Then Tim escaped through a window and fled the scene once again, throwing away pieces of his clothing little by little until he called a taxi and went back to the hotel. Thanks to the testimony from the kids inside the home at the time, it was once again very easy for the police to figure out who had carried out the crime. The police found him a few days later at a bar in Philadelphia and arrested him. He quickly confessed to both of the murders. He clearly told them of his feelings of guilt and why he had chosen to murder his ex-wife after his current wife.
This guy has an odd head shape. If I went bald, would this be my head shape? Kind of this guy too. I feel like it's because he has a hat on. He has a very odd head shape.
Tim was then in
His
jail
head shape should have given him away.
for the next 2 years, but
R. Kelly. He looks like R. Kelly. Yeah, that's the person
finally
he
on
looks
July
like.
1st, 2025, he came to plead guilty to second-degree murder in the case of his ex-wife's murder. He is actually still awaiting a trial for the murder of his most recent wife. And this one is, Mom Throws Baby Out the Window to Save Career. Here we have the story of a lawyer for a luxury car maker, that being the Porsche company. Hailing from Germany, Katarina Jovanovic was already the top lawyer for the company at only 28 years old. She was wildly successful for someone her age and was on track to having a very lucrative career. It's believed that this is why she didn't want to risk slowing down at all. Katarina had been pregnant with a baby for 9 months without ever telling anyone she had worked with, and she managed to hide it very well. Still, people noticed that something was going on. One of her neighbors said, "Nobody noticed that the woman was pregnant. Recently she had changed and was no longer talking to us. We thought she was stressed at work." Eventually, she came to give birth at her home in her apartment on September 12, 2023. She didn't even go to a hospital because she had no real intention of keeping that baby in the first place. Caring nothing for the child, she simply got out of bed, walked over to the window, and chucked them out. The infant fell about 4 meters to the ground on the road below.
What? You could have put it up for adoption. You could have aborted it. You had a lot of other options except for killing the child, bro. That's disgusting.
Shattering
That's
their
actually
skull on the
disgusting.
ground. There were a number of passerbys on the sidewalk who fell witness to the whole thing shortly after, coming across the grisly scene by coincidence. They quickly called the police, who came to find that Katarina had been the one to have thrown the child. Katarina was arrested and found herself in court in 2020. 2024. She admitted to the crime when the trial started in April, but she refused to elaborate as to how it all went down or what she was thinking in the moment.
Bro.
She then made some even bolder claims, such as saying that she didn't even know that she was pregnant. The prosecution wasn't really having it.
You didn't know you
One
were pregnant and
prosecutor
gave
accused her
birth,
of
bro,
murder
that's-
by saying that she had to have worked to be deliberately hiding the pregnancy from her coworkers and neighbors for that long. Another said that she was mainly worried that being a mother would have spoiled her career. One prosecutor was quoted as saying, "The accused was not prepared to put her life plans, especially her..."
She was so worried about her career. She could have put the baby up for adoption, bro. Nigga, she could have put the baby up for fucking adoption. She killed...
professional advancement on hold for a child. That was her decision when the baby was born, and as a result, the
She chopped too, bro. Look at her. Who got her, bro? Like,
criteria for a murder conviction are fulfilled. Katarina's own lawyers said that the incident was, at the most, a case of manslaughter. Despite Katarina having admitted to everything, they then began to say that Katarina had only been holding the baby over the balcony minutes after they were born and then dropped them accidentally. Her lawyer, Malte Hoek, said, "It is a drama that affects me personally. My client did not even know that she was pregnant. When she suddenly held the bloody baby in her hands, she was in an exceptional psychological situation. It was an accident. She dropped the baby.
You know damn well when you pregnant, bro.
The windowsill remains to be determined."
Oh my god.
In the end, the court did end up accepting the lesser charge of manslaughter.
What?
Still, while her lawyer had recommended 3 years in prison, she ended up receiving more than double that at 7.5. Still far less than she deserved.
Give her life! I don't even know who got in her chopped ass, bro. Ugly ass fuck, bro. Oh my god.
Most people would
bro.
say. Even despite being let off so easily, her lawyer had recently said that they intend to appeal the verdict. Even if they do, it's fairly likely that she isn't getting her job back.
I hope she don't get none in life, bro. That's disgusting. That's actually fucking disgusting, bro. Fuck her bitch ass, bro. I don't even call females the B word, but she needs to be called the B word, bro. When she gets to jail, someone needs to smack the shit out of her, bro. I swear someone needs to smack the shit out of her. I don't know, I'm pregnant. The baby accidentally fell out of my hands. She tossed that fucking baby and she knew that shit, man.
And here's a weird one. Man built a real death ray to kill Muslims. Now, this one is definitely one of the most inventive stories we've had on this channel, given that it involves an actual invention to kill people. This is the story of a 52-year-old man named Glendon Scott Crawford. Living in Galway, New York at the time, he was an industrial mechanic who worked at General Electric in Schenectady. He was also a veteran of the Navy and a happily married father of 3 children who had no criminal history whatsoever. However, behind the scenes, Glendon had some ideas and plans that the people around him had never heard about. He had wanted to kill all sorts of people who he disagreed with on political and social issues. One group that he hated more than any of the others was Muslims, though.
Why, though? Like, why? This is actually
so he decided that he would strive to come up with an invention that could kill as many of the Muslims residing in the US as possible.
Try to make
Surprisingly,
a
he was able to do
theme
that.
out of hate.
He decided upon using an industrial-grade X-ray machine, of all things. He planned on turning the X-ray machine into a death ray, one that you could simply point and aim at anyone in a nearby radius to give them all a lethal dose of radiation. He came up with the plan to mount the sci-fi weapon into the back of a van. Then it could be driven out to a location with a high population of targets, in this case Muslims, and be deployed to take them out in large numbers. This would be so lethal that anyone within a fair distance of the van was guaranteed to die within about 2 weeks. Given how lethal it would be, the van would be left in the area while the user controlled the weapon via a remote control from a distance away. Rather than deploy this weapon himself, Glendon decided that he would try to market it to a few different groups who he thought might have an interest in using it. First, he went out to a random synagogue and asked to speak to a person who, in his words, might be willing to help him with a type of technology that could be used by Israel to defeat its enemies, specifically by killing Israel's enemies while they slept. He told them that the Muslims were an enemy of the United States and called them medical waste. He was told by the administrative assistant at the synagogue that they were just a bunch of American-born Jews and didn't actually have any ties with Israel. Disappointed, Glendon simply left. The synagogue did notify the FBI, though, and they started tracking him pretty shortly after. When they first started looking into him, they doubted he was even serious or capable of building such a weapon in the first place. They were in for a shock.
They always do this, bro. the FBI always does this. They get a tip off about somebody. They're like, he's not gonna do it. And when they finally do it, they're like, oh, my bad, guys. Better luck next time.
Fuck. The authorities later came to write, his plot to murder people he did not know was designed to, in his oft-repeated words, take his country back from government leaders by forcing them to change government conduct he perceived as favoring Muslims. After, Glendon tried going to European defense leagues with the idea as well. When that also failed, he even tried selling one to the KKK. In fact, that particular leader of the Klan was an FBI plant sent to monitor them. That just gave the FBI that much more to work with. It wasn't long before the FBI was able to convince Glendon to meet with another undercover agent where he explained his powerful radiation gun that would be powered by batteries. As the FBI continued to investigate him, they came to a shocking conclusion. This weapon would actually work. Theoretically, it was sound, and it wouldn't even be that hard to make by someone who was skilled in the field. They knew that they needed to stop.
I know the CIA immediately took this and is using it right now. Also, my bad for earlier. They're actually trying to stop this guy and investigating him.
Him pretty quickly. The feds busted into the workshop where Glendon was working on the weapon with a co-conspirator, Eric Fate, one of his co-workers from General Electric. They were both arrested and taken into custody. Eric's sentencing took place first. In the end, he pled guilty to providing material support to terrorists. He said that he had built the remote control for the device. For this, he was sentenced to 8 years in prison. Glendon's trial would prove to be much more serious. He was hit with charges of conspiring to use a weapon of mass destruction and distributing information about weapons of mass destruction. His lawyer tried to argue that the case was entrapment, but the jury rejected that argument. Hoping to get a more lenient sentence, he gave a long, rambling speech about physics and his interpretation of certain legal...
Okay. I know terrorism is bad. They were planning to kill a bunch of people. But, no, there's no but. At the same time, he got 8 years. He almost got the same amount of years as the other woman got for killing a baby. On purpose. Intentionally, after the baby was already out. I feel like she should have gotten more years. He should have gotten more years too.
Statutes. He also said that his lawyer wasn't very good at his job. He then argued that he never intended to use the machine himself. He only intended to provide technical assistance to whoever did. He said, "I feared for my nation's and my children's nation's future." The judge cut him off.
Oh, shut up. I hope the judge
And
said
said,
something good.
"This is bizarre. This conduct is bizarre. You are bizarre." And then the judge came to sentence Glendon to 30 years in jail.
Imagine going to court and the judge just calling you a straight weirdo. That's gotta hurt your soul.
And, well, here we go. Serial butt sniffer arrested again. Lately, somehow, it seems that there has been no shortage of poop-related crimes and, things along those lines, and I would definitely say that this case is somewhere in that ballpark. It was the lovely month of August, 2023. A then 36-year-old man named Celeste Karen Crowder of Glendale, California was attending a local bookstore. Celeste wasn't the type of guy that you would want hanging around, and that's for a number of reasons. For one, he was a repeat offender that had been in and out of jail since 2005 when he was only 18 years old. He had served time for both burglary and robbery charges as well as peeping and prowling. In fact, at the time of this story, he had just gotten out of a 60-day jail sting for peeping into a family's home and staring at the children. Before he did that, he had...
I don't even got nothing to say. I have nothing to say. I'm just gonna shake my head. Just look at the ears. Just look at his ears.
had also only been recently released for an indecent exposure incident. But the one reason you may not want him around above all else was his hobby. Michaela Winter was attending the same bookstore as Celeste that day. This was when Celeste came up behind her, crouched down, and shoved his face into her butt crack. You see, Celeste was a serial butt sniffer. Coming up behind people in public and sniffing their butts was a thing of his. And this time, he was caught. Michaela came to post about it on TikTok only to find out...
I know some people are freaks, but what do you get out of that? Like, what are you getting by smelling shitty butt, babe? What are you getting? Like, your nose deep in some ass. What do you get out of that?
Out that a lot of other women in the area had also been through the same thing with a man fitting his description. Later on, another TikTok user would come to face Celeste herself. This user, at Art of Ether Reality on TikTok, was talking about books and filming a video. At the time, she didn't notice anything happening. It wasn't until she reviewed the video later that she saw what had been going on behind the scenes. Celeste was crouching down behind her, noodling his nose into her nether nectar. This time, thanks to the video, she was able to report him to the police and they soon arrested him once again. Michaela Winter, the woman who originally posted about him on TikTok, came to say, "I'm relieved that he was arrested again, but I unfortunately don't have high expectations with him being kept there for long." Unfortunately and predictably, she was right. Celeste had actually been arrested on the crime of failing to register as a sex offender, something he was supposed to do previously. However, somehow the LA District Attorney wasn't able to gather up enough evidence to prosecute.
It's so weird because, like, justice system really doesn't do a lot. Does not do much on sexual offenders. Like, and it's like, it's so
Prosecute him for that
weird.
crime.
It's crazy.
You would think that simply seeing that he wasn't registered would be enough evidence, but apparently not. Celeste was once again free. This brings us up to July of 2025. Celeste never did give up his affection for ass aroma during the 2-year gap. In fact, it came to be known that he had been busted for the crime of butt sniffing several times. The police said that he had been on active parole due to a whole series of lewd offenses. Nothing had changed, and Celeste proved that by going back into another store and trying very much of the same. He walked into a Burbank Empire Center department store and did his usual thing. He walked up behind a woman, squatted down, and buried his nostrils deep in the woman's crap canyon. This woman caught him and once again reported him to the police. He fled the area, but the cops soon found him at a Walmart in the same shopping center. He hadn't gone very far. Celeste Crowder was hit with a charge of intent to commit a crime and is being held on a $100,000 bail. And, let's just keep the weird ones going. Woman arrested for argument over sharing her Applebee's. This story started when a 28-year-old woman named Shanisha Cobbs came up with a sneaky little scheme at her local Applebee's. They had a special on the menu at the time. For $15.99, you could get an all-you-could-eat meal. That would entail all sorts of different items: boneless wings, riblets, double crunch shrimp, and fries. On October 2nd, 2025, she decided to head over to her local branch and try out her plans. Her plan was simple. She would head out there with 2 other adults and several kids that they'd brought with them. She would order a $15.99 all-you-can-eat meal and keep ordering food for herself while actually passing it around to all the people at the table. She felt that she had discovered a real-life infinite food cheat. It all went well until it was time to pay the bill. This was when Shanisha realized that not only her, but everyone at the table had been charged for an all-you-can-eat meal, given that they were all eating it. When the restaurant confirmed that, yes, they would all have to pay for their own food, she became irate. Eventually, the manager of the Applebee's store had to call the police. Even the police dispatcher noted that they could hear multiple women screaming and threatening people. They warned the cops of what they should expect when they arrived. When the cops showed up, Shanisha decided to try and turn things around. She said that the restaurant was behaving, in her words, very unprofessionally, and that she wasn't going to pay any more than $15.99 for that food that night.
Check my Twitch.
She argued that nowhere did it say that the meal couldn't cover a whole table. That fell apart quickly when the cops actually looked at the menu and saw per person right there in plain text, not even in fine print. As the police tried to calm her down, Shanisha decided that her next move to make would be freaking out on a random couple eating at the restaurant. When she did just that, her shrieking got even louder than before. Even her own friend was trying to shut her up to no avail. When the cops warned her multiple times and she wouldn't listen, they gave up and arrested her. She was hit with the charge of disorderly conduct and taken off to jail. She's likely going to end up paying a lot more than $15, either with her money or with her time. That misdemeanor charge can result in up to 180 days in prison or a whole $1,000 fine. Not only that, the rest of her group was left to pay the bill after she was carted off. Originally, most news outlets reported this with headlines along the lines of "Woman arrested for sharing Applebee's," which makes the restaurant itself look insane and paints Shanisha as the victim of a bizarre, unwarranted arrest. It's only when you actually read the articles that you find she was arrested for the resulting freakout of not having to pay. So, never trust headlines.
But does she ever pay? Or like, these ads are killing me.
And, Chuck E. Cheese arrested for credit card fraud. Chuck E. Cheese has somehow come to be featured many times on this channel. I even made a whole compilation video of those cases.
Yeah, what's with Chuck E. Cheese and all its crime, bro? It's like, there's so many weird things that happen there. The fall off is actually crazy.
Performed like crap. Most of those cases usually stem from the fact that Chuck E. Cheese serves beer and parents would often get drunk and fight, but this case is something very different from those. This story started when a woman noticed that her credit card was missing. When she went online to check the balance, she noticed a number of fraudulent charges on her account. They were things like purchases at Whataburger, a grocery store, and a smoke shop that she had never been to. So she contacted the Tallahassee Police Department and made a complaint. When she was able to review some security camera footage of who had been using her card, she told the police exactly who it was. She even knew where her card was likely stolen from: Chuck E. Cheese. Meanwhile, at that Chuck E. Cheese location, the radio had made an announcement that the mouse himself, Charles Entertainment Cheese, was about to come out and greet all the kids. One mother went up to him with her 6-year-old to take a picture. That's when the police spotted the cheese beer rat standing near the doorway and grabbed his arm. They told the mother, "Chucky's busy right now." They then turned to Charlie and told him, "Don't resist, don't make a scene." Children began to scream in panic as Chuck...
looking at this is so dumb. This is actually so dumb. You're just celebrating your birthday. Oh, this has to be a core memory for some I don't even know how long this was, but I'm gonna just say some 12-year-old out there, bro. Imagine you're celebrating your birthday, then Chuck E. Cheese gets arrested. Oh.
Was hauled out of the establishment by the cops. The police threw the mouse into handcuffs and walked him out into the parking lot. Then they tore his entire head off, revealing a regular human man, 41-year-old Jarmel Jones, inside. "That's not Chucky?" began to scream the frightened little children. Right then and there in front of the kids, he was thrown into a police car, busted for his misdeeds. It was reported that the kids soon forgot about the ordeal and went back to playing games and eating pizza.
How did they
Their
just
loyalty
forget
to
about
Chuck
it?
was shallow beyond all expectation. Now, Jarmel Jones is facing charges of credit card theft, criminal use of personal identification info, and fraudulent use of a credit card. He was booked into jail.
How could they forget about that, bro? I still remember the day my cousin told me Santa wasn't real. And told me WWE wasn't real on the same day. I had a combo pack in the same day for no reason, and I was so sad. I still remember. I remember it word for word.
But he was released shortly after on a $1,000 bond. Some people who were there that day criticized the cops for arresting him in front of children, but the truth is that it was his place of work and the most likely place to catch him. Still, on Facebook, one man posted, "Okay, Tallahassee Police Department, y'all couldn't let this man change out of his Chuck E. Cheese costume before arresting him in front of the kids?" Jarmel still denies that he ever even stole the credit card, even though the police found it in his pockets. One of the moms there that day, Courtney Gegenheimer, spoke to the media. She said, "How do you explain this to a 4- and a 6-year-old? I said, maybe they got the wrong Chucky." And now we have Chicken Crosses the Road, Woman Gets Maced.
What?
Here we have a story that follows the common joke, why did the chicken cross the road? Although this time we end up with a bit of a different question. That being, what happened to the chicken when it crossed the road, and why does it involve bear mace? It all started when a 38-year-old woman named Cynthia Sosa saw a chicken crossing the road. She decided to stop the car and wait for the chicken to slowly pass. This led to the cars behind her getting angry, not even knowing why she had stopped. Given that the chicken was in front of Cynthia's car, they couldn't see it. So an angry woman behind her decided to pull around and pass her on the road. Just then, the chicken came out from out in front of Cynthia's car and got run over. Cynthia flew into a rage, angry that the woman had just crushed the chicken into nuggets. She took off after her, following her for quite a while. When the other woman stopped her car, Cynthia got out of her own vehicle and approached her window. She grabbed the handle and attempted to open the door and pull the woman out. The woman inside grabbed the door from her end as well, resulting in a tug-of-war with rage on one side and fear on the other. Cynthia, later saying that she needed to teach the woman a lesson, pulled out a can of bear mace and sprayed it through the gap where the door was opened, giving the woman a good blast all over her face. Satisfied, Cynthia hopped back into her own car and drove off into the sunset. The chicken had been avenged. It wasn't too long before the cops were able to find her, though. She was arrested and taken into police custody. She was charged with 2 counts of aggravated battery and 1 count of burglary with assault or battery. The victim in the case didn't even seem to be aware that she had hit the chicken, saying that she was on her way to pick up her kid from daycare when she saw a crazy woman blocking the road and went around her. This woman then followed her, ripped her door open, and doused her with bear mace. As of the writing of this video, it appears that Cynthia is still waiting in jail to see what happens next.
She
And
killed
hey,
the chicken,
here's some
though.
Kentucky. Kentucky woman brings meth to Disneyland. Now, I'm sorry to say that I don't have a Florida man case for you this time. I know that's probably really disappointing, but we do have a Kentucky woman case, and maybe that'll scratch that itch. On May 20th, 2025, a woman named Brandy Asher headed off to Disneyland with her husband. There they arrived at the Walt Disney World Resort's Transportation and Ticket Center, which is this place where you can park your car and ride a little train into the park. Before you can do that, there's a bit of security screening, usually to make sure you aren't carrying a weapon into the park. If you're cleared, you can head off to the train. Brandy would not be getting that luxury. When she had her bag checked, the man doing the screening noticed an odd metal tin in her bag.
Ads are killing me.
When he gave the container a little shake, it didn't make a noise. With that being odd, he opened it up and looked inside. There he found a white powder. This was methamphetamine. In addition to the powder, there was a long white cylinder shaped like a pen. This is a straw-like object that enables the entry of meth into the nose, sometimes called a Meth Muncher 3000.
Sniff meth?
Brandy, seeing that her treasure box was open, quickly grew very nervous and asked the security member to just throw it away so she could move on. When she started shaking and sweating, it came clear to those nearby that what was in the tin was very likely drugs, or at least something illegal. When she was told that she couldn't throw them away, she tried to take them and put them into her pockets to make a break for it. Soon after, an Orange County Sheriff's deputy arrived to check things out. He gave them a solid, "Yep, that's meth," and told them that the long white cylinder was a snorting apparatus. Then Brandy began to tell her story. Brandy told the police that, the day before, a random stranger had approached her at the resort and offered her some free meth, as drug dealers tend to do. She gladly accepted the gift without telling her husband. She said that she then planned on simply leaving the drugs at the resort, but then she took them to the park completely on accident. Inside Brandy's pockets, the police found more crystals matching the original substance. She was arrested and taken in. She has since pled not guilty to a third-degree felony charge of possession of methamphetamine. Walt Disney World Resort has since clarified that it is indeed against the rules to smoke meth at Disneyland. Alright, and this one is Florida man on meth hijacks tiny train.
Why is there so much? Why is there too meth?
So when I told you before that we don't have a Florida man story, I was bold-faced lying to you. I didn't want to spoil that we actually have a pretty good one. One day, a Key West drug enthusiast named Jonathan Patrick Winslow realized that it was his 57th birthday. He decided to celebrate the day in a way that not many other people would think of. High out of his mind, he made his way up to the Conch Tour train depot in Key West. Leaving his Kia in the parking lot, car running with the radio playing, he made his way up to where the workers handled their little trackless trains that they would usually use for tourists. John told some employees that he used to work for the company years back and that he was there for a little tour of their trains. Not really seeing anything wrong with letting him take a look, they said that that would be fine. It was then that John hopped into the train and drove off, leaving the employees very confused. Given that he said he used to work there, they wondered if John had gotten permission from the boss to take it for a spin. He didn't have that permission. Eventually, it came to be pretty clear that John had stolen the train. Little did he know it had a tracking device on board, so they were able to show the police exactly where it was. Surprisingly, it had gotten pretty far away in a very short amount of time. Jonathan had really been gunning it, so the police headed downtown to bring it back. In the time it took for the cops to arrive, John had actually picked up a few strangers and convinced them to join him on his train ride. When the cops cut him off, they noticed that he exhibited rapid speech and appeared excited, even after the police told him that he was under arrest and was going to be charged. John said that he had only borrowed the train and gave them the "but it's my birthday" defense. It didn't work. He was taken off to jail. During a search, an empty pipe was found in his pockets. He tried to tell the police that it was for weed, but it was for meth. Now he's being hit with charges of burglary, grand theft auto, and possession of drug paraphernalia. He's being held at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, Key West Jail on a $60,000 bond. Once again, thank you for watching my video. If you found the content interesting, please give it a like. It really helps me out in the algorithm, and feel
free to give it a like. Anyways, when I come back, we're gonna be on our next video. schizophrenic foot fungus pred reveals his darkest secret. Then we have 1, 2. We have 2 full videos to get through. Then we have 3 small videos that I wanted us to watch. Okay, I'll be right back. Left with $0 in my pocket, came back with an ice cream tub. That's the grind. Anyways. Schizophrenic foot fungus pred reveals his darkest secret.
Well, thank you for coming.
Please don't mind my gross feet.
No, it's okay.
I don't wear socks with my shoes and the rubber.
What'd you say?
Wears off on my toes.
Oh.
Speaking of sinners, seems like you're here to commit quite the sin tonight, Mike. Do you think it still would have happened while she was years old?
No.
No.
At least.
At least.
Explain to me what you're doing here.
I was here to meet a year-old girl.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, be quick with it too. Got this nigga. Hold on, chat. Yeah, my bad, chat. No, when I get ads on YouTube, I'm gonna add like 50 ads per video just because it's. Bro, shut up.
What up, boys? It's your boy, Skeet Hansen, back in Roseville again. We are currently waiting for our potential predator to show up to our sting house to meet our year-old decoy. This is what he looks like. Real piece of work there. Looks actually pretty scary. His name is Mike or Michael. He works for a U-Haul. He's like a loader or something like that, or he works on the trucks at U-Haul. You know, we got a nice work pic here. You can see the U-Hauls in the background there. Pretty good prices, actually. Thinks he's meeting a year-old girl they met on the Facebook dating app. He says, it's not ideal for you to be, but I promise not to overstep boundaries. Now that's what he said back in May, but most recently, what he said was, he said that he's big on physical touch. He says one of the things he likes doing is going down on girls and giving them head, and he likes that more than getting a job. Would you believe that? So he's more of a...
No, I respect that. That's the only thing I respect from this guy.
A giver than a receiver. What a nice guy. He says no kink is off limits, if you ask. Some might be tougher than other those. Then he says, I get really nervous around new women that like me. And referencing, you know, when he said going down, the girl says, would you go down on me? He says, absolutely, with the 100 emoji. There it is. Now, we try to get him to say more than that, but he just won't. I mean, he's just really dodgy with it. He's being careful. He just says things like, I like to live in the moment and see where the night takes us. So he's not really like being very descriptive, but I think we got him on where he said that he would go down on her. So hopefully, you know, that's going to be enough to get him arrested. Then he talks about how he doesn't like condoms. And right now, our potential predator, Mike, is just minutes away at a McDonald's restaurant, just waiting. He got off work just about an hour, maybe an hour and a half ago, and he came right to Roseville. He doesn't even have the address yet. He just parked up at McDonald's. So while we were on the way here, we figured we'd have some fun with it and ask him to get a Happy Meal. And lo and behold, the bag has been acquired. We got the chicken nugget Happy Meal with the chalky milk. He's gonna be coming in with that. So I wonder what kind of toy he got. I think he got a girl toy. Well, we're getting ready for you know, our boy Mike to show up here. He's just a couple minutes away, and he's trying to U-Haul his in a year-old girl. That's what it seems like to me. So let's get ready for this guy to show up. Okay, 3 minutes. He will be here in 3 minutes. This guy is right around the corner. This dude, he has no suspicion at all. He's about to just walk up in here. It's crazy. I appreciate you and your time, and I vow to be a gentleman. Does is that part of being a gentleman?
He's here.
He's here? All right.
Hold on, chat. My return has arrived. No needs of fear. Anyways.
Hi.
Back to it. Back
How
to
are
it.
you? You too. Well, thank you for coming. You can take off your shoes and just sit down.
Please don't mind my gross feet.
No, it's okay.
I don't wear socks with my shoes and the rubber wears off on my toes.
Why don't you wire socks with your shoes?
Thank you.
Bro? That's weird.
I'm just so excited to meet you.
Me too. Are you sure it's okay? No?
It's not ideal.
Oh, okay.
Operating on no sleep right now.
Why?
I don't know. I just didn't go to sleep last night.
It's because you were so excited. So, is there like anything you want to do?
I want to learn more about you first.
Okay.
But see, this is the streaming service I have.
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff on here.
Yeah, I played How to Train Your Dragon for my mother today.
Yeah, I see it at the bottom. What do you want to watch?
I heard Sinners was pretty good.
What's that about?
What I can tell, it's about a night of partying turns into a night of being attacked by vampires.
Speaking of sinners, seems like you're here to commit quite the sin tonight, Mike.
Nah, he had a smirk.
Hey, Scrumptious. How's it going?
Pretty good yourself.
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh,
What are you doing here?
I was just going to hang out.
With who?
Seriously.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but your breath is really kicking right now, Josh.
It's these are mints.
Yeah, it's
Please
it doesn't sound very it doesn't smell very pleasant.
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm getting all the whiff right now. Yeah.
Same time I tried to explain, I never really believed this whole situation was real, and I just kind of wanted to see what was up and see what was really going on.
Let's pause.
Guess I'm stupid for coming out here.
Let's pause.
Multiple times I didn't show up,
Jonathan.
so I don't know why you guys kept pushing me to come out here.
I'm all confused myself.
You're
because
confused?
I was born with a brain tumor.
A brain tumor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Niggas find every excuse to say it wasn't their fault. You came to meet a minor. A brain tumor doesn't affect your thinking of coming to meet a minor. And someone pushing you to come, they didn't even push you, nigga. You came by yourself. I know you came by yourself. That doesn't affect your thinking.
The rest of my life.
You came to try to fuck a child. That's what you came to try to do.
Listen to this. Did you hear that? Those are the cuffs going around your son. Did you hear that?
The mom trying to defend her son? It's crazy. You're gonna meet a child, nigga.
How are you?
Doing good, sir.
What are we doing here tonight?
I was just talking to.
Talking to her.
Yeah.
How do you know?
She matched with me on Facebook.
How old is?
She tells me she's.
And Mike, how old are you?
I'm 38.
So, 38, and if you add those two together, I mean, it equals trouble. Would you not agree?
Yeah.
Right. So, why'd we think it was okay to meet a year-old girl tonight, Mike?
I honestly.
On, Chad.
Kind of.
My
I
bad.
expected this.
You expected
To be confronted.
what? To be confronted.
Yes.
Why did you expect that?
Because it was too good that this cute girl was.
Too good that this cute girl was texting me. You are 38 years old, and you're coming to me.
Texting me.
Thought it was a little too good to be true.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, you're a good-looking guy. You got a good job and everything, but...
I'm not a good-looking guy.
Well, maybe not the most kept up, but, you know, I'm sure you can do all right for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So why'd it seem so unbelievable? Just because she was attractive and...
Well, I've been single for 7 years now.
7 years, okay.
And not once have I gotten a date.
Okay, and this was the first one in 7 years.
Yeah.
And it just happened to be with a year-old girl.
I was really hoping she wasn't.
But Mike, she told you she was on more than one occasion.
Am I allowed
when
to
you were
say
just
the
sitting
age
here on the couch, she told you
because
again
they
that
had
she
to blur out the age.
I wasn't planning on doing anything.
You weren't?
No. I know the text
But there-
we sent earlier.
What did the text messages say from earlier regarding that?
I would do anything she was comfortable with.
Right. You did say that, but you did mention that you like going down on girls and that you like giving them head more than you like receiving it, right?
Yeah.
You did tell her that. You say that you're big on physical touch and you don't like condoms. Then you say that you'll try to learn how she likes having pleasure and you'll respond accordingly. So what did you mean by that?
I was just trying to make her feel comfortable with talking to me.
Okay.
So you'll go
when you
down
say
on
having
her?
pleasure,
Yo,
meaning
what?
her having pleasure, what would that entail?
I would hope family-friendly pleasure.
No, nigga, you know what
So
you
you
meant
wanted to-
by pleasure. You literally just talked about going down on her like 10 seconds before that.
A whole family
pleasure my
oh,
ass.
What are you
No,
getting
no.
at here?
What? Okay.
I was hoping we could get to know each other and I could...
You came to fuck! What are you talking about? Get to know each other? Fuck, nigga! Yo!
Well, please finish your statement. Hopefully you can get to know
I'm
each other.
tired of
and-
it, bro. Like, I wanted a girlfriend. She is underage. You came to fuck. You said you were gonna go down on her. That's what you came for. So,
I wanted a girlfriend.
And you wanted a year-old girl to be your girlfriend. Is that what you're saying?
I really wasn't being picky.
You weren't being picky. So you were willing to engage in a romantic relationship with a year-old girl.
ads run one more time. I'm gonna end.
Okay.
In GTA.
Okay. And you say no kink is off limits, and some might be tougher than others. Well, explain to me what might have happened tonight if we weren't here and a year-old girl actually was here.
I was just gonna watch.
Oh my god, I hate, I keep pausing it, but I hate when they do this, bro. They're always like, oh, I just came to talk to them. I just came to watch a movie. You literally said you'll do any kink for her. And again, you said you would go down on her. You didn't come to watch a movie. You came to make one.
She's interested in a guy like me.
What's a guy like you?
A 38-year-old man talking to a year-old girl.
Right, we see that. So you wanted to find out why she'd be interested in talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really didn't feel comfortable being here.
Okay, you seem pretty comfortable. Well, looks like you parked your car right out there and walked right up, and you even got her a Happy Meal from McDonald's.
Well, she asked for it.
I understand. I understand that. I mean, you're just being a nice guy, getting her what she asked. I understand that, but
Like, he
I
sounds
mean,
so
what's
sad when
not
he
so
said
nice
that.
is, you know,
She asked
the
for it.
messages that you send to her. I mean, even when you say, you know, do you have anything you like to do with men, or would I be your first time? So, Mike, were you
tell
hoping
us
to be
about that.
her first time tonight?
No, not tonight.
Not tonight.
No, absolutely.
When was that going to happen?
Later on down the road.
Later on
How much
down
later?
the road.
If I had to have waited, I would
Oh,
wait
so
years.
he was just
You'd wait years.
He would plan on grooming her if he couldn't.
Why
do it
didn't you
right
wait
now.
years to
Okay.
meet up with her?
Well, she asked to meet up.
So you just had to meet up with a little girl just because she asked?
Well, we're getting stuck on the fact that she's a year-old girl.
Well, I would say
Yes,
that's
you
a
should be
pretty
stuck
big
on the
deal,
fact
wouldn't
that
you,
she's
Mike?
underage. Yes, you should.
I mean,
be
you're
stuck on
38. Isn't her being a pretty big deal, don't you think? I mean, you do know it's illegal.
We should be worried.
Right. So knowing that, why'd we still show up here tonight, Mike?
Really nothing better to do.
Okay.
I sit around and play video games all day long.
Okay,
What
I
do you
sit
play?
around and play video games all day long. Don't use that as an
Mostly
excuse.
online
You're making everyone
games
else
like
look bad.
Fallout and,
Marvel Rivals?
no,
No, not into Marvel. Okay.
no.
And then, in reference to you saying that you go down on girls, she asks you a little bit later if you would go down on her, and you say, absolutely, with the 100 emoji.
Yeah, I said that.
Were you planning to do that tonight?
No, sir.
No, another night.
Another night.
Another
Okay.
night.
You more of a third date kind of guy?
At least.
Okay.
Okay,
So is
so-
it safe to say, Mike, it may have happened on the third date?
Not the third time.
Maybe the fourth?
It would have happened eventually.
It would have happened eventually. Ah.
Eventually. Do you think it still would have happened while she was years old?
No.
No.
At least.
At least. But you understand why that's just a little hard to believe,
He still would have done it if she was underage.
You said the things you said, and you're here now,
guy's
and
actually
you know, you knew she was the age that she was.
Yeah.
So I mean,
And
were
he
we
came
not
in here with foot fungus.
thinking
I forgot about
clearly?
that.
Because we knew.
He's disgusting.
You weren't thinking clearly? Okay. I mean, I just don't understand. Like, what makes us think it's okay to do this? I mean, what's hindering your ability to think tonight?
I suffer from a psychosis.
Psychosis?
And I'm off my medication.
So that's what caused you to not think so clearly.
No.
Stop. Stop using mental illness as an excuse to be a PDF.
Paranoid schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia doesn't make you a pedophile. In GTA, schizophrenia does not make you want to like children, bro.
I've known a few people in my lifetime that had the same thing, and they weren't trying to meet up with year-old girls online.
This is the first time I've ever.
First time?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, Mike, that doesn't really, it doesn't make it much better. Maybe a little bit, but not much. The thing is, you still did what you did tonight. You say it's not ideal for you to be, but you promise not to overstep boundaries. I mean, that's what you said at first. I would say, would you say that coming to meet her tonight, a year-old girl would be overstepping a boundary of some sort? I mean, do you have kids of your own, Mike?
I do.
You do. How old are they?
He'll be this November.
Okay, so not too far off from the age of the girl you're here to meet. How would you feel if your son was being chatted up like this online by someone 38 and they came to meet him when he was home alone?
I doubt his mother would allow that to happen.
Well, did her mother allow it? Isn't she gone at work?
I have no idea where her mother is. She never mentioned that.
Well, she's not here tonight, right?
No.
All right. So, hypothetically, let's talk hypothetically. So say your ex-wife was gone at work and your son was chatting up a stranger like this online and he said, come on over. And your ex-wife is at work. And the guy comes over to meet him.
It's
How'd
so
that
much
make you feel?
worse. He has a kid and he had a wife.
That would make me feel pretty cruddy.
Pretty cruddy, right?
I've noticed like some type of
So, Mike, what makes it
pattern
okay?
with these guys. They always have kids and always have an ex-wife. Ex for a reason, and they always have kids. Like, it's actually scary that they have kids and they still want to go
Hey,
through
for
with
you
it.
to do this with someone else's kid.
It doesn't make it okay.
It doesn't. So if you don't condone the behavior, why are we doing it tonight? It's a bit hypocritical. There's got to be something in your head that made you think about that and realize maybe this is okay. And I just want to know what that is.
Ads are gonna be the death of me. I'm running 50 ads on Twitch right now just because of that.
It was just spur of the moment.
Spur of the moment.
I need to check
And
my chats.
I see you work for U-Haul.
Yes,
No
sir.
chat.
So you sent her some pictures of some work you do. How long have you worked there?
6 years.
6 years. Wow. So you're a veteran. I imagine you're pretty high up. So you have some seniority, I imagine. No, not. Oh, okay.
I could be fired like that.
Gotcha. And now, if your employer found out about what you came to do tonight, Mike, how do you think they would take that?
They would probably frown upon it.
Maybe grounds for termination.
Maybe.
It's just not a good look for the company. I imagine you could see that.
Yeah.
Did you think about that before you came here tonight?
No, sir.
From the conversation, it looked like you were trying to U-Haul your mouth, perhaps, onto a year-old girl's hoo-hoo spot. You said you would be open to
This guy's
going
not
down on her.
serious, bro.
It was just the heat of the moment. I thought that's what she wanted to hear.
But at the same time, it's what you wanted to say because you said it. And you thought it and you said it, Mike. And now you're here, so I can't make any other conclusions than the fact that you're here to do some of these acts that you describe within this chat log. Do you see how it looks like that?
I do see
Okay.
how it looks like that, sir.
Right. But be honest with me, Mike. Were you going to do those things tonight with this girl?
Absolutely not.
Not tonight.
We were just gonna watch a movie.
Okay.
Maybe cuddle.
Maybe cuddle. Did you bother to did you shower after you got off work today, Mike? Or did you even step home for a shower?
I stopped home and changed my clothes.
You can change your clothes, but what made you skip the shower?
I don't have any shower pressure in my shower right now, and
I see. Yeah, because I'm getting a bit of a whiff from you. I can tell you've been working all day. I mean, don't you think it's just common courtesy to freshen up before you come meet someone new? I mean, let alone cuddling. Don't you think it's just you should do that? Probably. Maybe part of the reason you haven't had a date in so long. You gotta take care of yourself, Mike.
I haven't been taking care of myself for a long time.
See, so why is that?
I'm not gonna feel bad for this guy, man.
Are we depressed?
Very.
Why so?
Well, I'm 38, about to be 39, and I still live at home with my parents.
Live with your parents.
I lost my car the other day. That's a rental out front. But I lost my car the other day when I got T-boned by a motorist.
Who was at fault?
The motorist. It was an Oakland County cop.
Really?
Yeah, he blew a stop yield.
Wow.
And blew my airbags.
Wow. Speaking of hypocrites, I mean, even our own law enforcement officers aren't obeying traffic signs. Sorry to hear that, Mike. It's very unfortunate. But don't you think it's a bit of a step in the wrong direction coming tonight to meet a year-old girl and possibly be committing a felony? Did you say maybe it wasn't the wisest decision? Right.
I had a feeling
that this is what it was going to be.
They always say
so
they
even
have
with
a
that
feeling,
feeling, you still showed up.
You have that.
Why?
Exactly.
I mean, why? If you had that feeling, why not just back out, say nope, not running the risk, not putting it on the line, and just looking the other way? What made you not do that?
I was hoping she would back out before giving me her address.
You were hoping she would back out, so you were trying to play a game of chicken. Why didn't you back out? You're supposed to be the responsible adult here. She's Mike.
I definitely thought about backing out while I was sitting at McDonald's.
Okay, and you were sitting there for quite a while. Why didn't you just back out then? You had plenty of time. I mean, you talked about how awesome she is and that she's worth it, and that she deserves someone who will be there whenever she wants. You even say you don't want her to feel like you're a creep or a bad person. Doesn't you being here sort of contradict that, Mike? What would you say? Right, I mean, just given the age difference, it's a little creepy, and I mean, it's a possible felony we're looking at, so that would make you a bad person. What would your ex-wife think of this?
She'd probably take away my custody.
You see your son often?
I see him twice a week.
Twice a week.
I would see him more, but I don't comply with the court order all the way.
So you choose to see someone else's kid? I mean, that's just the fact of the matter. You say that you vow to be a gentleman. Is a year-old girl very gentlemanlike? Because that's what we're looking at here. It would be statutory. You know, a girl can't give consent. I don't know if you knew that, but did you know that?
Nah,
You didn't know that a year-old girl couldn't give actual consent?
Well,
Let's not play dumb, Mike. I know you're not stupid.
I know there's an age limit, but
There's an age of consent.
I thought it was much younger in Michigan than.
How old did you think the age of consent was?
0.
And this girl. So you knew that she was below the age of consent.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about cuddling with her during the movie. You want her to feel comfortable and in control as much as possible. So you wanted her to be in control.
Well, I don't want to do anything that she doesn't ask me to do.
Okay, so she would have to ask you to do things, and then you would comply.
Yeah, even though she says in the messages she prefers the man to take control.
Right, right, understandable. So if she asked you to do, if she requested you do something, you would have done it, like whatever she asked you to do, just like you brought her McDonald's.
I would have hesitated greatly if it was anything.
Yoked up by old
You would have
butter.
hesitated, but do you think at some point you would have brought yourself to do that? No.
I've only been with one other person in my entire life.
Just your ex-wife?
Yeah.
Okay. What went wrong there? Why is she your ex-wife now?
She divorced me about 8 years ago. She was unhappy in the marriage. I was in the beginning stages of my psychosis. I went off the rails deeply and wound up in the hospital, and while I was in the hospital, she filed for divorce.
It's very unfortunate, Mike. I mean, it's a sad thing, but it doesn't really excuse tonight's behavior.
No, sir.
You know, would you agree? So you're down for whatever she desires, and that you say you totally melt when you hear her voice, and that she has the voice of an angel.
I said I bet she has the
Oh,
voice.
I bet. You said, oh, you were betting she... Okay, I see that. Very poetic lines you're writing there. It's like we may have another Shakespeare in our hands. You say that you're quickly falling in love with her already, but you're waiting to see how the night goes. Are you actually falling in love with her? Over text? Okay.
I mean, I have so many other women that I text, and they're probably just catfishes too.
You think they're catfish? Are you talking to any real person at the moment, Mike? With any of your contacts? You know they're catfish?
Well, one lives in Texas, the other one lives overseas.
Okay. Any Nigerian princesses?
I mean, you kind of look like a grizzly bear.
Yeah. How old are these girls you're talking to?
They're all in their 20s to 30s.
In the 20s. Okay. So why not continue talking to them and seeing where that goes?
Oh, I still talk to them
Still talk
too.
to them. Okay. Well, why not do that instead of come to meet a 4-year-old?
I mean, like I said, it was spur of the moment.
Mike, it wasn't spur. I mean, you talked to her throughout the workday. You said you were getting off at 8. You were waiting at McDonald's in Roseville. You knew she lived in Roseville. You're waiting to come meet her till she gave you the green light. That's not spur of the moment. Spur of the moment is you're out and about, and then someone texts you, "Hey, do you want to come over?" And you stop what you're doing and head right there. That's spur of the moment.
Well, if I could have left work early, I would have.
You would have what?
Left work early to come meet her.
To come meet her. Okay. I guess that would be spur of the moment, but that's not what happened, Mike.
I don't know what to
For
say
most
right
of the day, you were planning it, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. And throughout the whole day, I mean, did you think, hey, this is illegal, maybe I shouldn't do this, not worth the risk?
Absolutely.
You just couldn't resist? You were too curious? What was it? What made you still do it?
It was curiosity.
Okay. Why are we so curious about a 4-year-old girl?
I was just curious about a girl interested in me.
Okay.
I wasn't focusing on age.
Okay, just more of like a vibe that you were getting. It's gonna be your main focus. And Mike, what movies do you have on here?
New releases and
New
old
releases.
stuff.
Okay. Is it like, are you pirating them or?
I'm not pirating them.
Okay, but you're just using something that allows you to watch early.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything that comes on streaming shows
Okay.
up right here.
I see.
Like
Okay.
last night, I watched Thunderbolts.
Okay. Yeah.
So you know that's a nice legal thing to do
Mhm.
with your time, not meeting 4-year-old girls that you talk to online. It's not very legal, Mike. And can I just ask, why are we not wearing socks, Mike? What's going on there?
I haven't owned a pair of socks in a few months.
Why?
I live paycheck to paycheck.
So you don't buy socks, but you buy Happy Meals for 4-year-old girls?
I'm saying you could buy a Happy Meal, but
Well,
you can't buy
I
socks.
borrowed the money to do that.
You borrowed the money to get her a Happy Meal.
You didn't borrow money.
Who
to
did
get
you
socks.
borrow it from?
Guy off the street.
Where did you meet this fellow?
He was hanging out in McDonald's parking lot.
And you politely asked him, how did you go about it?
I just asked him if he had money for a Happy Meal.
Okay. Did you tell him who it was for?
No.
Just money for a Happy Meal?
Yeah.
And this gentleman just complied and gave you a few bucks to...
I traded him some cigarettes.
I see. Okay. Wow. Yeah, didn't know you did that.
You could buy cigarettes, but you can't
show
buy socks.
Mike how far you were willing to go
You got good priorities
for this girl. I mean, you're going above and beyond here. The real MVP, if you will.
I'm glad to hear the barter system still works. I mean,
Yeah.
bucks for the butt.
Right. It would just be a lot better if, this was a legal adult. Where do we go from here, Mike? I mean, what do you think should happen to you, to someone that does a thing like this?
I should be held accountable.
Right. What do you think the proper, repercussions would be for someone that does this?
Sensitive to debt.
I can only imagine. life is over.
It is.
Well, the good news is it may not be over, but this, unfortunately, Mike, it's not one of those things we can just walk away from. You know, we have to let someone know. And I think your ex-wife and the mother of your child has the right to know what you did tonight.
But I wasn't meeting her up for...
Yes, you were.
But, Mike, you said you'd be willing to go down on her. What does that mean?
Well, she asked me
exactly
what kind
what
of
I'm
stuff
saying.
I like to do with girls.
Okay. And you said?
And I like to perform more than I like getting.
Okay. But you see, you didn't have to say that, Mike. She didn't ask how you like to have. She just asked what you like to do with a girl, just in general. And your mind automatically went to. And Mike, did you bring condoms with you tonight?
No, because I didn't plan on having.
You don't have any condoms in your pocket?
No.
They're not in your car?
No.
Okay. I believe you said you don't use condoms, though, correct?
I dislike condoms.
You dislike them. Okay. Okay. You did
I
say
agree
you
with
dislike
that
them.
statement.
Mike, I think you're at least your ex-wife should know what's going on here. That way, she hears it from the right person. She kind of knows what to expect. Wouldn't you agree? Do you want to pull your phone out, give her a call?
No.
No?
Not this late at night.
Okay. When did you want to do it?
Well, I see her tomorrow.
Well, the thing is, Mike, with what we have here, you may not see her tomorrow. I'm sure you know what I'm getting at here. Okay.
His nice
I'm
guy
gonna call about
persona
carryout,
keeps
'cause we
dropping,
haven't heard
bro.
anything today.
Like, whenever he
Okay.
says something that
Let's move
upsets
down
him,
here.
he immediately like
Yeah.
his face
Mike, I've got a
changes.
couple uncomfortable questions for you, and then I have a favor to ask before I call about our carryout order that we placed earlier, okay?
Okay.
So, you mentioned that you had a psychosis issue 8 years ago.
No, this is an ongoing psychosis.
This is ongoing. How long have you been diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia?
For 10 years now.
For 10 years?
Yeah.
And you've lived with these conditions your whole life?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. How long have you been not using your medication?
2 months.
2 months? How do you feel?
I've been without sleep for the last 32 hours.
I can see it. You got the.
Yeah, you look
got
awfully.
raccoon eyes here, buddy.
You look awfully tired.
Yeah, you look like you need a nap here.
Mike, do you have anything else you have to say for yourself here?
I'm sorry.
Who are you sorry to?
My parents.
Well, what would they think?
Well, I showed them pictures of the Facebook profile and said I was gonna go meet her.
You didn't tell them how old she actually was?
No.
So right now they think you went to meet a 21-year-old female? Okay. Were you supposed to work tomorrow?
No.
No?
I had the next 2 days off.
Hot thing, but like, 21 and 38 is still wild. Still wild. Like,
Did you take one of the
think
days
anyone
off
who does
to
this
hang out
should
with
still be on a
tonight?
watch list, you know.
Yeah.
You took a day off work to hang out with her?
Yeah, because
Okay.
she wanted to hang out.
Was this going to be a paid day off?
Yes.
Oh, so you wouldn't lose any money?
No.
Okay.
So I gotta say this here, Mike. You know, dad to dad here, right? I got kiddos too. That type of stuff makes me feel uncomfortable, right? Just like I know that if you're a dad, right, you got to put yourself in other people's shoes here and think how you'd feel if you were sitting, if you walked in and saw some strange person sitting on your couch talking to your child.
Yeah, especially with dirty, oily toenails and hasn't showered
You
in
would
quite
have
a
to
while.
say that. It's actually
Definitely
you did not
a concern. What's your normal car that you drive?
Well, like I said, I don't have a car right now.
So what car got to
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
It was my dad's Colorado.
Oh, it was your dad's. I imagine you can't be too happy about that. So if that car hadn't gotten in an accident, would you have used that same vehicle to come meet this girl tonight?
Possibly.
How do you think your dad would feel knowing that his car is being used for such activities?
He'd probably bloody my nose.
Probably. Is he more of a tough love kind of dad?
Yeah.
Is it safe to say he might kick your ass when he finds out about this?
Safe to say.
Look at him laughing.
I mean, what are you gonna do to improve from here, Mike? Do you think there's a lesson to be learned from tonight?
At the very least, I should probably stick to bars.
It's not a bad way to meet women. I mean, granted, they're all legal in the bar. You can't go wrong.
Play any sports or anything growing up?
I played basketball in private school.
Okay.
Private school. Your parents paid for that school?
Yeah.
To have you go there? Okay.
It's a Christian school, yeah?
Yeah. You got in trouble there, you got the paddle.
Oh boy, yeah. Can only imagine what they do if they found out about this.
They paddle any age.
Really?
Any age, wow. Do you think they paddle you for this?
It's a sin.
It sure is. I know you're talking about sinners. And well, Mike, if there's nothing else you have to say, I have to let you know that I'm Skeet Hansel with the Predatorial Investigation Unit.
Hey, Howard.
And do you know who I am? Have you?
Yes, sir.
You've seen me before?
Yes, sir.
Did you know that this whole time?
Yes, sir.
Do you watch my videos?
I have.
You have, and you still came to do a thing like this. No, and I'm sure you know that I'm based in Michigan.
I've seen your videos, yes.
Okay. Why didn't you say that from the get-go?
Well, I didn't recognize you, but...
Oh, but when I just said...
But the name...
The name. Okay, you know the name. Okay. How does it make you feel knowing that you may be featured in one of these videos?
Not in a good way.
Did you ever think you would make it on the big screen?
I thought it was a possibility.
That you might? Okay. Before you came here to meet, you thought that was a possibility? Okay.
My coworkers even joked about it.
With you?
Yeah.
What made them joke about it?
They were like, watch, he's going to wind up on the news tonight.
Wait, because you told them you were coming to meet?
Yeah.
And how old did you tell them was?
21.
And they said, watch her actually be or something like that, and you end up on the news. Yeah. So at that point, you didn't say, oh, well, she actually is? Or you still went with, oh, she's 21. That could have been a sign, being that your coworkers, joked with you and said, hey, watch him get caught on Skeet Hanson's channel. Right. I imagine it's going to be devastating to know that actually was the case.
Hi, Michael. How's it going?
Going okay.
Yeah. Explain to me what you're doing here.
I was here to meet a year-old girl.
Go ahead and stand up for me.
See, quick. That was a quick arrest. Jesus. Didn't even ask any questions after that. Just ask the age and...
Oh, an officer, he hasn't showered at all today, so just be careful. It's a little smelly. Yeah. Don't want you to catch any viruses or anything. Those toenails look just demonic.
You guess to the point where it's
we're gonna walk out that door, okay?
Keep it real, Michael. Oh my God. In the back of the car with no shoes. Well, it's always easy with Roseville PD. They do great work, always responsive, and they just bagged and tagged Mike. You know, instead of Mike working at U-Haul, he got hauled away by Roseville police. You just love to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
Yep.
He's not a believer in socks either, so yeah, be careful in the back of your car. You might have to deep wash it. Enterprise is going to be pissed when they found out that their vehicle was used to come meet a year-old. They're gonna terminate his account. They're gonna ban him. Enterprise is definitely banning him.
They're gonna put a memo out.
Yeah, they're gonna blacklist him.
You can't go to any of them.
Blacklist him worse than his toenails. See the search. See what he's got in here. Oh my God, he's right here. You can see right here. Oh my God, he brought a lightsaber. He was trying to be Anakin in real life and give his lightsaber to the younglings.
You can't make this up.
That's crazy. It's over, Mike. I have the high ground.
No socks, no condoms, but lightsaber.
But lightsaber, he brings lights. This guy's a mess. He has money. He's got a $20 bill and like a 20 and a 1 there, bro. And there's another 5 there. There's a $5. He could have bought McDonald's, but he didn't have to ask a stranger. He's capping. Wow. What a grifter. Yeah, I think we're wrapping up here, boys. He is in the back of that cop car still. And that's the story of Mike. I think we're done with him for now. Now let's go inside and try to call his ex-wife and see if she picks up.
Why are most of sexual predators dirty, bro? It's they're disgusting humans. They're dirty niggas too, bro. Fuck, bro.
NWA.
Oh, it's almost an hour-long video. Do I have time for this? 30-minute video.
Straight out of Compton.
His name and the boys coming straight out of
Do I have time for this? I kind of want to play games. What games did I say I was going to play? I promised to play. Because I was going to play Attack on Titan, M-Dickie. Oh, shit, I'm not doing all of that. Oh, fuck. Huh. Okay, hold on. Let me advise with my manager. Okay, my manager said yeah. You hope I get a car for my birthday? Nah, there's no chance. Because I asked, there's like 0 chance. No, but there's actually like no chance. I'm being dead at. I know. Because we don't have that much money right now. Like, I know there's 0 chance. Anyways, back to this. Most controversial rap albums explained.
No discussion of controversial rap albums can start without NWA's debut, Straight Outta Compton.
Actually,
the album.
Next stream, I'll watch this. With 3 hours. Yeah, next stream I'll watch this. And I'll watch this right now. But next stream I'll watch this. Let me how do I save it for watch later? I feel like a grandpa right now. I don't know how to do this. I feel like okay. Pred brings his dog to meet young girl, gets arrested instead.
Ooh, hey man, whoa. Wait. Let's be careful with Jack, man. Did you know the whole time that she was coming up here?
Yes.
How long have you been a offender?
I got accused of it in 2010.
But if you want to sit here and talk about this,
I don't want to talk about it.
Accused of it? This ain't accused.
You can understand where I'm coming from. I'm an innocent man.
But are you an innocent man right now?
No, I'm not.
We're not going to make a probable cause arrest off it today. I know you're not getting the content you're probably looking for today.
Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, I don't really care about the content. You know, this dude, the year-old girl, and he just tried to come another year-old girl.
But I feel like the cops hate Gideon, but his arrests never go through.
Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. And today's episode's a sad one because we have a RSO coming over here. That's right, y'all. A registered offender is coming over here, and this guy has a past victim. He's actually a lifetime registry. At the age of 19, he did something unimaginable, and even on his case files, it says that it was aggressive to a road. And today he's trying to recreate that crime scene here in Citrus, Florida. We're here waiting for him right now. He got Ubered over 3 hours, so he's gonna be here very soon. So we're gonna show you guys that interaction in Uber. And not only is he coming, but he's also bringing his dog. Anthony Creamer is on the way, and sadly, his last name is what he wants to do to this victim. It's absolutely disgusting. Grotesque, man. We just got here in Florida. I mean, we literally flew out at 6 a.m. and we didn't get here until 2. Then we had to drive another 2 hours to get here. And it's about 4:40 right now, and they're gonna be here any minute now. So we're just waiting. Actually, I just got confirmation that they're 5 minutes away, y'all. So we're gonna get in the car, we're gonna wait. We're gonna show you guys the footage of when he first got in to coming over here. If you guys wanna see the uncensored and the whole, you know, thing, the chat logs, all that, be sure to go to our website, edpwatch.com, with over 19,000 members. It truly supports us. I mean, we're moving 3 dudes all across the country, flights, Airbnbs, rentals, you name it, paying the decoy as well. All the help really does help. So we're gonna be here waiting. It's gonna be raining, so we might go inside the Airbnb here and talk to him inside, but we are gonna be getting him right here. So without further ado, let's wait for Anthony Creamer. Oh, he just got out. He just got out. Here, let's go talk to him. Here, let's go, Daniel. Hey, what's up, Anthony?
Bring your dog to something like this, bro. I'd be damned if I put my dogs up for adoption and this is what their future is.
Man.
What's this? What the f is this?
Do you want to watch EDP Watch episodes early and completely uncensored? Do you want to listen in on these disturbing one-on-one calls we have with these monsters?
Do you usually like rub your or do you beer it?
And do you want to support our mission to protect those who cannot protect themselves? Then why not join EDPWatch.com?
It's showtime!
Get extended, early, uncut, and exclusive never-before-seen episodes, full uncensored chat logs, audio calls, access to the exclusive Discord, and the chance to be flown out and do an EDP catch with yours truly, DeMarcus Hanson. All for the low, low price of $4.45. So what are you waiting for? Pull a Marquise Brownie and speed on over to EDPWatch.com. Warning, the following content may cause extreme disgust, secondhand embarrassment.
Listen, my man, I don't think you're a bad guy. I don't want you to think anything sketchy is going on. I know he's a big black guy and everything. You know, we're just here to talk about her mom saw the messages. We don't think you're a bad dude, man. Genuinely, you got your dog with you. We just want to have a conversation. Is that cool with you? Is it cool if he just like pats you down? He's gonna pat you down and then give your dog a pat. What's your dog's name, man? Man, what's up, Jack?
Name your dog Jack, bro.
Man, he's beautiful, man. He's beautiful. Her mom left. Her mom said we could talk inside her house. You want to just go talk inside her house? Yeah, we can. Yeah, so that way I don't want to get your dog wet and stuff.
Honestly,
yeah.
looks like a chill dog too, bro.
Who's this? Oh, my bad. You know, I didn't even introduce myself. My name's DeMarcus, man. My name's DeMarcus. Do you kind of know what we'll be talking about? No, okay, we can just go inside and talk about it. Yeah. In trouble? No, bro. I'm telling you, we're not cops at all, man. You're not in any trouble. It's just a conversation that her mom wants us to have with you. You know what I mean? Right. A mother's worry, like, cause she was there waiting for you, and then her mom saw those messages, and so you know she hit up our organization. It's kind of like a whole last-minute thing. Right. So we just want to talk to you about this, get this straightened out, and bro, man, genuinely, we can get you a ride back.
Well, my ride's right there.
Yeah, we can ask him if he could give you a ride back. Here, I can ask him if he could stay. Yo, Uber. Hey, Anthony said that he gave you a ride. We were just gonna have a conversation with him. Are you cool with just like going inside with us while we wait? Sure. And then you can give him a ride back? Sure. Okay, well, did tell you how old she was? No, she didn't. She didn't. So, how old did she tell you she was?
I was assuming she was 18.
So you were assuming she was 18?
She said if she's younger, I really don't even want to be here.
Yeah, man, you know, she did text you on Facebook that she was...
I didn't get that message.
You didn't get that message?
Didn't get that message, but you got every other message.
No, because my phone runs
Okay.
So when I leave my house, I can't get messages.
Was there any other messages from her that you didn't see?
No, I didn't know.
Okay. So you hit her up, you said hi first. She said, hey. You were like, how are you? I'm good. Ooh, hey, man. Whoa. Wait. Let's be careful with Jack, man. Let's be careful with Jack.
Quit calling me, man.
Can you tell me what she said right here?
Yeah, I didn't get that part.
Okay, so why'd you say nice?
Because she told me, I got that she's in Clearwater.
If I were to look at your thing, would it show the same thing that it said that you didn't get?
My phone. 12.
I was going to say, I don't know if my phone went out here.
Well, okay, we're here. We got Wi-Fi inside, so we'll see. What's up, Jack? Good boy. Can I see on your end if you got the message of her being?
I mean, I might have got it earlier when I was leaving.
Okay, let's all the way back at the beginning.
Oh, it popped through.
Okay, yeah, so
it popped through and you
so
didn't see
you
it.
did get the message of her saying that she was. So I guess, why did we still come through, man?
I was just coming to hang out and be a friend.
Julian was so tired. I thought he was working out.
Okay.
She wanted more.
She just wanted more?
Yeah.
Breathing
Okay.
heavy as
And now
fuck.
that I know how old she was, I don't even want to be here, dude. I feel uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So you don't even want to be here?
No, I'm gonna
Hold
block
on.
her on Facebook and everything.
But she told you multiple times that she was. That wasn't just the only time. I counted 5 on hand. I know I said you're not gonna get in trouble when you're not. And the main reason why you're not gonna get in trouble is because I saw you brought your dog. And so I'm thinking, okay, you know what? If someone's bringing a dog to meet a year-old girl, he can't have bad intentions. You know what I mean?
And I really didn't.
Yeah, like totally, you know, just because you're bringing a dog, that's the only reason why I'm like, okay, I think we can have a conversation with him.
That's why I asked her, like, if my dog can't come, I'm not going.
Facts, yeah. Like, that coochie, like, my dog is coming with me. I respect the hell out of that, man.
Because he's my pride and joy, you know what I mean?
Bro, man, that's the main reason why it's like, you know what? I don't think we got to get anybody else involved. I think we could just talk about this and figure it out and then get you and Jack back home. Yeah. So now, this is the...
I know he's thinking his dog just saved his ass right now. I don't know. That's what he's thinking right now.
Thing. How long have you been a offender?
I got accused of it in 2010.
Okay. So how long have you been on the registry list? Since 2010?
2017 or 18.
So that's when you got... Okay, so how long were you in prison for?
Almost 7 years.
Okay, and you said alleged, so what did they allege you did?
The girl accused me, but she recanted her story.
Okay.
Just recently.
Just recently?
Yes.
And how old was that girl?
She was 18. Or something like that, my bad. And she recanted her story and because my sister's dad.
Now you said but the court document says
Yeah.
So she was when this allegedly happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so, and you were 19, right?
Just about to be 19, yes.
So what did they say happened?
They said I had sex with her and they had DNA evidence and all that stuff.
But you've been a offender for almost 10 years now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's kind of a long time to be on the sex registry list and all this, you know, you went through this before, you know, alleged, but now, how old is
now that I know?
And kind of, what's this right here?
Yeah, I know. That looks bad.
But like, can you tell me what that is?
It's me.
So is this your penis?
Yes.
So why'd you send her a picture of your penis?
Because she wanted to see.
You think this is a wise thing to send to?
No, I didn't. No.
Especially what you know, we gotta keep it real. Especially what you've been through, man. Why are we sending pictures of our to?
I wasn't thinking.
So I understand why you weren't fully honest with me earlier because I get it, random dude and stuff like that, and I think that actually shows your true character because, you know, if you were just straight up honest, like right off the bat, that's a sociopath. That's someone that doesn't care about it. So I totally understand why you weren't fully honest with me earlier, but I'm gonna ask you again. Did you know the whole time that she was coming up here?
Yes.
Okay. I appreciate that, man.
I shouldn't have. I should have just stayed home. I don't want you to think of me any differently, Jay. Well, you know who you are.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of random for your Uber driver to be hearing all this. Yeah, but you know.
Right.
So what did you tell your brother that you were coming to come do?
Just hang out.
Did you tell him how old the person was?
No.
No. What would your brother have thought if you told him?
He would have told me to stay home.
So why didn't you tell him?
Because I wanted
to meet up with the minor.
House that I've been cooped up in for 3 months. We don't do nothing, you know what I mean? I sit home and play video games all day.
Man, that's the thing, man. Idle time is the devil's playground.
So that's why I sit home and play video games all the time, so my mind doesn't wander and wanting to do stupid stuff.
Okay.
You know,
But maybe we should have been keep on playing video games, you know?
I should have.
How long have we had this attraction to younger females? Because it's a pattern now, you know what I mean, Anthony? So to stop it, we got to get to the source of it, you know? And that's what I'm here to do to help. Our organization is called Kid Protector America, and we help individuals who are going through this stuff to try to break this cycle.
In all reality, I think it's because I got lonely.
Okay, so when you get lonely, you just want to talk to younger girls? Is that what it is?
Someone in general, like a female in general.
But you know, like, if they're underage, we can't talk to them.
Right, yeah, I know. And I shouldn't have started to.
You know, I don't think I have to embarrass you by reading these messages, man. You're being really honest with me now.
I know what the messages said, and I shouldn't have said none of it. You know?
I appreciate that, man. Do we have any apps like Telegram or Teleguard or Signal?
No.
Is you know?
I got Snapchat.
Snapchat, okay. On Snapchat, like, we gotta find the catalyst for this. Catalyst means like the starting point. You know what I mean? So on Snapchat, man, is there other young girls that we're talking to? Don't worry, I'm not trying to figure out about them.
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of.
One that just turned 19.
Is it cool if you put your phone like right there? Is it cool if I touch it?
Yeah.
If that's okay with you? Yeah, okay, no, okay. So we got Zangy right here. Okay, so what's?
I don't know. Like, I downloaded it because I thought I was talking to this chick that was from here, and this chick just keeps blowing my phone up. She's
Okay.
in like 60s. She tried to call me yesterday.
Oh, dang.
But this girl, oh look, she blocked me.
So on any of these things, are like we getting any videos or things of people that are younger, on the younger side, or do we have any younger people reaching out, sending us like crazy photos that they shouldn't be sending to people, especially random people?
Not on my Snapchat.
Not on your Snapchat, no. You never had any young girls hit you up?
I have, but I have blocked them.
Okay, so why'd you block them but not
He blocked them
I was
after
just
they
trying to
didn't
be
want
her
to send
friend, and
him.
then she wanted to take it another step further. She told me I wasn't gonna get in trouble with her mom.
That's cool. Okay. So it's not only though, you know, we were talking to as well, you remember?
Oh, you're talking about the chick that blocked me.
Yeah. So you see a pattern now, Hannah. And on the case file, it was saying that thing wasn't consensual. It was saying that it was like it was aggressive.
Well, yeah, I know.
So I would appreciate you to be honest with me, because I know a lot of prosecutors up in PA. I know they're good people. I know they don't fabricate. And I actually called up there to get a little bit more details, because if it was a fabrication, then I think this would have been a whole different conversation. But when I talked to the prosecutors up in PA, they told me that this was one of the most clear cases of just abuse of a child that they ever seen, and that it was grotesque. And that's why you were put on the registry list. But because this was your first violent offense like that, they only gave you, 7-10 years?
5 to 10.
5 to 10. So why did you do what you did to Hannah?
I didn't do nothing to Hannah. I promise, I swear to God now, I did not touch that girl.
So why would a just lie on you like that?
Because her mom and dad didn't like me.
So why did they find your at the scene?
I don't know, but they didn't find my because like my lawyer told me, if they would have found my they would have had to give me that part of my discovery packet. They never gave me that part because he told me that they didn't find nothing.
So they didn't find anything?
No.
But they still said in the report and everything that there was DNA found at the scene. So when did that would have automatically got your case dismissed?
Not necessarily, not a PA.
In PA, if that happened and they withheld evidence, which they would have because your defense team would have not gotten that evidence of the quote-unquote DNA at the scene.
My public defender didn't get that evidence.
Yeah, so I'm saying that would have got your case dismissed.
And I asked him, I told him that when I went to court, I'm like, why didn't you say anything?
So if I were to talk to your brother and I ask him what had happened, would he say and claim your innocence as well?
Yes, he would.
So he would claim your innocence, but what if I also told him, oh, also your brother Anthony's here trying to meet another girl?
I don't know what he would say about that, but he knows I'm innocent because I didn't do nothing to her. She's admitted to it on the phone. There's recording of it on the phone with the FBI.
So this went all the way up to the FBI?
Yeah, because my adopted father is an FBI agent.
I'm just trying to figure all this out.
Yeah. And my dad owns Microsoft, buddy.
Man, because, once it's a coincidence, twice is a
My dad, I'm back.
Pattern. This is the second time that we know of, at least.
Yeah, like I said, I was just trying to be your friend, and she was taking it farther, saying I wouldn't get in trouble by.
All for the low price of $4.45.
Home, dude, because I didn't think I was gonna come here and get jumped by 3 people.
Whoa, you're not. Listen, my man, here. If you want to leave, you can leave right now. I don't want you to think I'm holding you.
I do want to leave.
Okay, you can leave.
I told you that 20 minutes ago.
Okay. I'm not keeping you here right now. You can leave right now, man. I just want to have a God's honest conversation. If you want to leave, you're more than free to get up and walk out. But if you want to sit here and talk about this.
I don't want to talk about it because I feel like I'm in court again. You can understand where I'm coming from. I'm an innocent man from up in Pennsylvania.
But are you an innocent man right now?
No, I'm not.
And that's why we have to talk about it, man. Or that's why I want to talk about it. We don't have to.
But nothing ever happened between me and her. Yeah, I sent her a picture. It was stupid, I admit it.
But you said nothing happened, but you sent this picture right here, so that's 2. Then you told her, are you tight? And she was like, what is that? And she was like, and you said, is it tight? You asked her if she...
This nigga's trying to claim he's innocent. Yo.
Shave. You ask her, can I see your... Could you,
No, bro, look at his eyes. Those are like crazy eyes. What the fuck?
You asked her, can you spin it while we're having sex? How big are your boobs? I hope my fits. So you're acknowledging that she's gonna be small because she's... And you're asking, will my fit?
Yeah, but I've never done nothing with her.
But what would have stopped you if we weren't here?
A lot?
What? Okay, tell me what would have stopped you.
I wouldn't have did it.
And what evidence do I have to see that, okay, you know what? Anthony said all this stuff online, but when he gets there, he wouldn't have done it.
I wouldn't have done it. Like I said, if I would have known that it went sideways like it did now, I would have never even came.
But you know, that's 2 different things. That's, if I knew I would have gotten in trouble, I would have never done it. There's that.
I would have never came regardless.
So why did you come?
But like I said before, just to hang out and have friends.
Have friends with a minor.
I don't have no friends down there. I come down from Pennsylvania 3 months ago. I live in a camper.
That's not a good thing.
With my brother, his wife, and 2 dogs. I sleep on a couch. I just wanted to sleep somewhere where there was a bed for a change. I'm 34. I had back problems. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to have this chick. I just wanted to sleep in a bed.
Would you have slept in the same bed with her?
No,
You're making it sound bad.
So you would leave a couch to come sleep on another couch?
Or I would have told her to sleep on a couch, because I just want to sleep in a bed, dude.
Dang, so you would have kicked her out of her own bed?
Yeah, I would have. I know it sounds mean, but I would have kicked her out of her own bed and said, hey, can I go sleep on the couch, please? Or can you go sleep on the couch?
And I guess, what would she have gotten in return for all this hospitality?
I would have been her friend.
And what benefits do you get with being friends with Anthony? Because I mean, as the benefits I see of being her friend is you get pics, you get asked if you can fit in her vagina, you get asked if her big. You said, is it cool if I go in with no condom? And she said, I would prefer you have a condom. And you said, no, I would want to pull it out. So is that benefits?
Why are you guys trying to twist my words?
How
is he twisting your words? He's reading chat for chat.
I know what I said.
So how am I twisting your words?
Can I go home?
Yeah.
This guy was trying anything.
We have a offender here. His name is Anthony Creamer, and he just Ubered over 2 hours to come meet what he thought was a girl. And right now, we're just walking, man. He's currently, he was just talking to us. He brought his dog as well.
Yeah.
Are you Muslim? Yeah.
No, me and my ex-wife and my ex-brother-in-law have that all tattooed on the back of their neck.
Why do y'all have that if you're not Muslim?
They thought it was cool at the time.
Oh, man, that's haram, bro.
That's what I told them. I said, it's on the Afghanistan, or not the Afghanistan, it's like the Iraqi side. I think, or something like that.
I think that's just the, that's not, it's the Muslim, you know how like Christians, the cross? Yeah. Yeah, the Muslims, it's the moon and the crescent star. Or the crescent moon and the star, I think that's how it's called. So I thought you were Muslim, man.
No, I don't even know how to get out of here in all reality.
Man, you tired?
You good?
Yeah.
I'm tired too, bro.
That was a fucking walk in all reality.
we ran, bro. Man, you just want to chill on their freaking neighborhood or want to get in the car? I mean, it's up to you. We could just chill out here.
I just want to go home in all reality.
I mean, you walked far away from the car that you would go in.
Yeah, no, I feel bad for Jay having to walk down this way. Poor guy.
Yeah, you're making him work for his money, man. Like I said from the beginning, man, I don't think you're a bad guy. I just think, and I'm sorry you felt like it was an interrogation, but you know.
It was, it's what I felt like.
Well, maybe I should have been more of a friend and been more caring. So I apologize on that end.
In all reality, why I wanted to leave or walk away.
I apologize, man. Genuinely. I apologize too, Jack. You didn't sign up for this.
I just want to go home back to my little and chill.
Well, man, listen, you know, on edpwatch.com, you can watch exclusive, uncensored videos, all for the low, low price of $4.45. You understand that? But soon it's gonna be up to $6. But people that are already locked in at $4.45 or they act right now, they're gonna be locked in for life at $4.45. So when we raise it to $6.50, they're gonna be at $4.45. We're at 19,000 members already, man. So if they join up right now, they can make it. And they can see all of this uncensored, all that good jazz. I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you don't, I'll break it down.
I understand.
So you don't want me to break it down?
No, I understand what you're saying.
Okay, because I was about to break it down. Man, I'm not gonna lie, is there any good cupcakes around here? Or that we can get on the way, or are they on the way? Because I ordered some. I don't know either. Man, there was a bunch of people. I would just tell them we're just talking. There's a bunch of black guys around one white guy. That's probably.
Whole situation.
I mean, we didn't tell nobody. Anthony, you're never gonna send pics to a girl again, right?
Nope, I just want to go home.
You're not gonna talk to girls anymore?
No, sir.
And you are a offender for life, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and you didn't know she was the whole time?
Yep.
Can you tell that officer this is my last time ever doing this to a girl again?
It is my last time, officer.
And all the messages that you sent, those are yours, right?
Yes.
And that's your. Yep. You promise? Can you shake that officer's hand and say, I'll never do this again? Okay. But I think you kind of know what's going on. How old are you?
22.
Oh, snap. You're my age demographic for YouTube. I don't know if you know who I am.
I do not. I've seen like the other ones. I've seen the ones of them like fist fighting them in like Walmart.
Oh,
and,
no.
Like pushing the carts over.
No, we get them arrested, man. You're gonna be okay, I promise that. I know for a fact you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, not so much about that.
Oh, no, I promise.
You can't promise that. I don't know what that phone call is.
Well, I can promise he's gonna be okay. That's all I can promise. Let me go talk to him. What's up, my friend?
So look, here's my report number. I'm gonna do a report. I'm not taking him to jail. So we don't do that here. So I'm gonna forward it to SVU, and then they're gonna do their investigation. But I just got off the phone with my supervisor, and we're not making a probable cause arrest off of that.
He literally just admitted to it.
It doesn't matter. Like there's just different steps that SVU has to take.
It's okay if I just talk to a supervisor. Just.
I guess. You can call in for one while I'm dealing with him.
Yeah, I just want to talk to him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You can call in for one.
Hello.
Hey, sir, this is Lieutenant Marshall of the Sheriff's Office. How you doing?
Oh, I was doing good until I got the news.
Okay.
You know, I would understand
I
that
don't
other.
know what news he told you. Let me tell you, I'll tell you the news straight, because I don't know how the conversation went down. I'm not going to speak for him. So, I used to work in major crimes. I used to do these cases. I told him absolutely collect all evidence, and we will follow up, and we will work on the back-end computer stuff. And I'm assuming he can't hear me talking, right?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. And, you know, if we're able to determine the validity of everything, and once it's reviewed by the state attorney, we'll 100% get a warrant for the guy. Like, we're on board.
I understand you're on board, but I'm not gonna lie. I promise you, I can make your job 10 times easier. If you come on scene, the guy is a complete idiot. I mean, he literally.
No, I know, but here's
he
the
admitted
problem,
everything to.
You're not a sworn law enforcement officer that he sent the photos to. You're an adult male.
I understand that, but in the state of Florida, because in the same county, we have a friend who got 2 convictions here, and one of them is serving 7 years. He was arrested in 2023, and his wife, who was in on it as well, is now a registered offender. So you guys do accept chat
Yeah,
logs.
absolutely. I'm totally on board to attempt to get a warrant for the guy, but we need some back-end work on the computer. And I just called the sergeant of SVU before I called you to confirm this.
I just want to ask this. So I guess, would it affect anything if you guys came through and you guys came and questioned him? read him his Miranda rights, ask him all the questions, like, did you send all these messages? And if he confirms all of that, I mean, like, would that not benefit it and make it the process a lot faster?
So I'm going to talk to the deputy, and yes, I would like him to interview him, but we're not going to make a probable cause arrest off it today. Like, the deputy's going to talk to you and get the whole story you just told me directly, rather than me telling him in the game of telephone.
Okay. Okay.
So then you tell him, he's going to interview the guy, the suspect, we'll call him.
Okay.
Okay. And then if you can provide the deputy...
We have all the video footage.
Or whatever. Well, how did you guys communicate? Like,
so he only messaged on Facebook. He messaged first on Facebook. We have all the chat logs.
Perfect. Facebook's actually super easy for us to use, so that's good.
So we have it's all on Facebook, and we have it all screenshotted and screen recorded. Okay, hypothetically, when he interviews him, if he corroborates all this, could he not be arrested today?
We are not going to arrest him today because I called our SVU supervision, and they want to get with the state attorney and confirm all those social media accounts before making the arrest. And I just talked to 2 sergeants in there. Like, they're on board. We're 100% agreed. Like, we're all on the same side here. I agree with you. I know you're not getting the content you're probably looking for today.
Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, I don't really care about the content. You know, this dude, the girl, and you know, he just tried to come another girl, and now he's about
I totally agree.
So, you know, I mean, I think...
But what's more important, an arrest today or a conviction for years?
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
if we arrest him today and he gets out tonight on bond and the case doesn't get prosecuted...
He's not going to get out on bond. He's not going to get out on bond. That's the whole thing. That's the thing I'm trying to tell you. Like, if he leaves today, where he lives, he's going to have to... I looked it up. It's going to take him 2 days to walk back home. And he's broke. He's broke as hell. He lives in a trailer with his broke friend. He has no money. He's not going to be able to post bail. So if you guys were to arrest him today, I would understand if, like, you know, he has some money. I'll totally understand that if he had a stable living condition. This man does not have...
We don't make arrest decisions based on people's financial situation. You got to understand that, man.
I understand.
It's about making sure the state attorney agrees that the case is rock solid and we can get a solid prosecution.
So there is a statute for when they fail to register. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and go with that.
Because he didn't say he moved back from PA to here.
He doesn't have an address, like here, on Miranda and then if we can push that, then that'll let SVU kind of, you know.
It will speed everything up. Exactly. So they're not going to arrest him for what he did today, but what they can get him on is failure to register because he doesn't have an address.
Okay, this place is pretty good. Okay.
And also, he came all the way over here to Florida without registering, telling them that he moved to Florida, which is illegal when you are a offender. So they're going to get him on that. They're about to Mirandize him, and he will be arrested. And then hopefully the SVU unit can move fast with their investigation. He's already admitted to everything, all that. They did take his phone. And so he should be getting arrested here soon. Yo, Anthony, I got a question, man. You kept on talking about your collar getting broken, and I was just wondering, like, it got broken in jail?
Yeah, it broke when them 3 dudes were doing what they did to me, and then I re-broke it when we were playing football. And
wait, how did they break your arm?
You know, you've seen MMA, obviously.
Yeah.
You know how they put you in the arm bar backwards like this or something?
They put you in an arm bar?
Yeah, and
they take his butt? Put him in an arm bar and slammed him forward. I think they took his butt, bro. I think they do that to people who touch children and
me forward and broke my collarbone.
So you for once a month for 2 years straight, there's 12 months in a year. So you almost 100 times in prison, the worst time of your life, right? Yeah. And then you come and do something that can put you right back in prison.
I should have thought better of it. This was just a stupid idea.
It's almost like you kind of wanted to be put back in that situation.
No, I really didn't. Like I was telling you earlier, I wasn't thinking.
Okay.
I was bored, lonely.
That is a wrap. It was rocky at first, but Citrus County, they're picking up the slack. And if worst case they don't arrest him here, I think there will be an arrest in the future, but I'm hoping that it will happen. Oh, let's go. Oh, you're the guy I was talking to. My bad, Marshall. How you doing?
Sorry, man. It's been like crazy. I was like running around doing different things.
Yes,
My
sir.
sergeant's off tonight, so like.
Yes, sir.
I'm kind of trying to cover both sides.
I know it's a weird thing. Trust me.
No, it's not weird. Like, I get it.
That's weird. Is that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. But so today's gonna be charged
county
with
actually be good, bro. Like, I fuck with this county.
attempt with lascivious.
Okay.
And then traveling.
Police department. This
Awesome.
county's
I'm the
police
happiest guy in the world, man.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
sure, man.
Bye-bye,
Anthony.
That dog, man.
Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Appreciate you guys for watching towards the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and please consider supporting us on edpwatch.com.
Good video by Gideon. Make sure to like it. I have no audience, but make sure to like it. Thank you. Okay. Now, next video. Then we'll move on to the games, you feel me? You'll see this when you're in between phases in your life. Never again.
Alright, this video is for you young adults out there that are feeling kind of lost right now. And maybe it's not lost. Maybe you know where you're going and where you're headed, or at least you know a general direction, but you're not there yet. And you're starting to wonder, like, is this ever going to happen for me? I'm going through a similar season. That's why I'm making this video, because surely there's somebody else out there that is feeling the same way. You know, you have a lot of drive, you have a lot of ambition. Things just haven't clicked for you yet, I guess. And one day you wake up feeling that it can all happen tomorrow and you're on top of the world, and sometimes you're a little down because it feels like it won't ever happen at all. That's how it's felt for me lately, and I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing. I just think it means we're aware, you know? We're aware of the current season of life we're in. And I think that's exactly what it is. It's just a season of life. That's something I think about a lot too. Like, people who have made it beyond where I've made it have probably been through this season and thought the same exact things that I'm thinking right now. And things like that give me comfort, because there are plenty of people that are out there that have done what I want to do that came from less than what I came from. So I know it's possible, and knowing that they went through a season like this as well is kind of what keeps me going. And I hope that's what keeps you going. If you're out there, you don't really know what you're doing, you know, you're lost, you want to make progress, but you don't even know what tasks to complete every single day in order to make progress, just start taking action. Something I heard the other day is, you know, he basically started it out with saying, what do you do when you're lost in the woods? And the other guy says, I don't know. And the speaker says, you start walking. Why do you start walking? Because if you don't, you're gonna starve to death. Nothing will happen if you just stay stuck in the woods. If you start walking and you figure out after 2 days that you're in you went the complete wrong direction, that's fine. Now you know which direction that you can't go, or you at least tried a direction and you know that it's not the direction that you need to go in. So now you turn around and you start walking out and going the other way. So basically the whole idea is to just take action. You find out through doing, not by thinking. I think that's the biggest thing that I've picked up on over the last few months is you figure it out by doing, not by thinking.
I'm about to blow. Okay. I made this account to share my thoughts. The roller coaster resulted in the first video on this account. So you start thinking before I post, ask what you want, not what I want to post. So anytime to keep this wrong, when action causes fear, stress comes from not taking action. Watch that ad, bitch. No. Hey, bro. Okay. Are you living day to day?
迷ってんじゃないですか？生き生きさい。簡単ですよ。過去のことを思っちゃダメだよ。 なんであんなことしたんだろうって怒りに変わってくるから。未来のことも思っちゃダメ。大丈夫かな。ああ、不安になってくるでしょ。ならば一生懸命一つのところに命をかける。そうだ、今ここを生きていけばみんな生き生きするぞ。諦めんな。
This will be like the end of the stream video.
Sort of building an identity that we actually resonate with is how much we get attached and stuck on our unchanging self. And what I mean by that is not, you know, just like not liking yourself when you're changing or not liking what you change into.
Okay. We will do this video tomorrow also. Damn, a whole hair growth journey. Look at this. We got a whole hair growth journey from this guy. Fuck with the afro he's rocking with though. What? Why are we on this video? Where are we at? Okay, you know. Alright, bro. Alright. Alright, since we're done with the videos, we're gonna start with our first game, Attack on Titan. You know me? Marketing, I guess. Alright, let me launch the game. This game will launch. With the photo. Okay, hold on, people. The game is about to start. Shake ass for 100 gifteds. Gifted first and I'll do it. Hey, baby. Yeah. You almost what? Thank you, Christian. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, yes. Now we're going hard mode. Can I get banned for the gore? Because my videos are peak. Yeah. Thank you, Christian. Hmm. Yeah. Greatest YouTube channel ever made. Oh my god, it's not even cringy, man. What'd you say? Thank you, Christian. You see, this is a true supporter right here. When I get rich, I'm buying you 10 cars. Nah, I'm gone. Next streamer. Jaden, shut your bitch ass up, bro. I swear. I swear. We'll turn the gore off. Who are you to tell me how to treat my channel? Okay. What'd you say? Cause my videos are peak. Make a video about my birthday? Am I getting a cool phone for my birthday? Nah, I won't skip this. I'll let this play. Wait, let me see other Attack on Titan gameplay and see if I could even like play this. With Goron. Yeah.
その日、人類は思い出した。
Like what?
奴らに支配されていた恐怖を。鳥かごの中に囚われていた屈辱を。
You smile at my face.
巨人だ。
Let me voice act real quick. Let me voice act. I got you. It's made. A hole in the wall! The center appears of the colossal title brought the wall crashing down with it. Humanity's century-long peace. Humanity yielded to the Titan's assault and abandoned the outermost wall Maria, losing a fifth of its population and a third of its territory in the process. But this setback also roused humanity from its slumber. This peak. Smiling face.
あれから2年
2 years
志願しなくを出た
the
3
three
人
who
は
left
第
district
104
were
期の
enlisted
訓練
on
兵と
the
なり
104th
教
Cadet
官に
Corps
鍛えら
and
れる
spent their
毎日を
days training with their instructor.
どうした
What's wrong,
第
Wonder
104
Ford?
期訓練兵団ここには役
You
立たず
here
しか
to
いない
waste
の
my
か
time?
立体起動装
I
置
even
を扱えない奴
for
はお
decoys
とりに
if
も
you
使
can't
え
handle ODM gear.
他の連
Listen
中
up,
も聞
all
いてお
you
け今の貴
You
様らは
fools but
せい
cattle
ぜい巨人の餌になるしかない
destined to
ただの
become
家
Titan
畜
food.
そんな
It's
貴
our
様らに
job to give
我々
you
が巨人と
tools
戦う術
you
を
need to
叩
fight
き込んでやっ
back.
ているのだ
The tools.
餌のまま死
If
に
you
たく
don't
なけ
like
れ
the
ば
idea of being
必
eaten,
死に
you'll
食ら
swallow
いついて
every
こい
last bite of what we have to
次
say.
用意は
Next,
い
are
い
you
か
ready? I can master this equipment. No Titan will be tough enough. I'll grow strong and eliminate every last one of them.
まずは立体起動術の基本移動からだ立体起動装置で目標地点まで移動しろ
Come on, just I'll go fix this.
話にならねえやってやる
ガスを吹かせば高速で動くことが可能だ限りあるガスを有効に生かせ
戦闘中にガス切れになったらまずいもんなガスの残量に注意しておかねえと立体起動をうまくこなせなきゃ巨人なんか相手にできねえぞ
Mission success.
よしいいだろうこれで貴様らでもおとりくらいは務まるはずだ次は巨人を模した目標に対する攻撃訓練だまずは小さい巨人からやってもらう巨人の弱点部位は理解しているなそこに狙いを定めて確実に攻撃を当てろ遅い実際の戦場でそのざまではすぐに巨人の胃袋行きだぞ次は大型の巨人に対する攻撃訓練だ
You should have to go in the opposite way. Have I locked in here?
Jäger! 何をもたついているそんなに巨人の餌になりたいか
My bad, man, my bad. I don't have enough boost up. I used all my boost. Okay. I just cooking so.
まあいいだろう刃は攻撃すればガスは吹かせば消耗する刃の乾燥とガスの補充は戦闘に必須である以上を踏まえ実戦を想定した訓練を行う各自判断して必要があれば補給しろ
Logic Shin have appeared around the battlefield.
訓練兵刃とガスはここで補給できるぞ足りなくなったらすぐにここへ来い
I
後の訓練だ。総合的な巨人討伐技術を見せてもらう。これから目標が複数体出現する。時間内に可能な限り多くの部位を攻撃しろ。よ
し、他の奴らより早く目標を見つけて部位を片っ端から削いでやるぞ。
俺が先に目標を見つけたら横取りすんじゃねえぞ。
意外とぬるいことを言いますね。じゃあ獲物を奪うのに作法が必要ですか。
そうだ、取られるお前が悪い。
Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of the controls. It's really easy control, I just keep forgetting for no reason. Okay. It's B, you know. It's boost. Okay. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be destroying
刃とガ
turrets.
スはまだ大丈夫。補給を忘れないようにね。
ありがとうクリスター。お前も頑張れよな。
キース教官が見てると思うと緊張して実力出せ
Alright,
ない
move down. I
よ。
don't want to target that.
弱音吐いてると
Target his legs.
また教官にどやされるぞ。もっとチームワークを鍛えた方が実践に近い訓練ができると思うんだけどな。お前らしいな。でも今回は競争なんだ。お互い頑張ろうぜ。
Why are the rest not doing it, dude? I'm behind the tree.
エル、大丈夫。
余計なことはすんなよな。お前はお前で全力を尽くせよ。兄か、珍しくやる気出してんな。
そりゃね、憲兵団に入れるかどうかは立体機動術の強化次第だからさ。助かった。
Man, when you start this mission, like, oh my gosh.
立体起動装置うまく使えてるみたいだね。ああ、なんとかな。だがもっとうまくなってやる。
なんか競う相手がいると思えますね。狩人の血が騒いじゃいますよ。
張り切ってんなパシャ。俺も負けてらんねえ。俺はもう立体起動術のコツをつかんだぜ。てめえは指くわえてみてな。うっせえな。お前にだけは負けねえ。
そこまで。時間だ。訓練終了。今回の訓練の最優秀成績者を発表する。エレン・イェーガー、お前が1位だ。 やったやったぞ1位だ。おのおの今回の結果を踏まえさらに訓練に励め。解散。
疲れた。もっと体力つけなきゃ。
エレン、立体起動のコツはつかめたか。
いや、対人格闘術ならライナーに負けねえけどな。
お前だって兄に投げ飛ばされてただろ。
なんならまた投げ飛ばしてあげるよ。兄はいつもクールだな。
対人格闘術なんて点数にならねえんだ。どうだっていいさ。
じゃあそんなに点数が大事かよ。
当たり前だろ。憲兵団に志願できるのは成績上位10人だけなんだ。俺たちは真面目に訓練をやり抜いて内地で快適に暮らすんだよ。の
あ、いや僕は何のための訓練だと思ってんだクズが。
なんだと。
二人とも落ち着きなよ。巨人から遠ざかることしか考えてねえ兵士なんている意味ねえだろ。
俺は現実を見てるだけだ。お前みてえな死に急ぎ野郎とは違うんだよ。
エレン、やめて。
おいちゃん。
お前の死亡は調査兵団だったな。
ああ、俺は調査兵団に入ってこの世から巨人を駆逐する。
その後も第104期訓練兵たちは厳しい訓練に耐え抜き、卒業の日が近づいていった。
S. Sure that. There should be like an F. Am I on easy mode?
3年間の訓練を終えた第104期訓練兵はついに卒業の日。
心臓を捧げよう。本日をもって訓練兵を卒業する貴様らには3つの選択肢がある。壁の強化に努め各町を守る駐屯兵団、犠牲を覚悟して壁外の巨人領域に挑む調査兵団、そして王の下で民を統制、秩序を守る無論憲兵団を希望できるのはこれから発表する成績上位者10名のみである。クリスタ・レンズ、サシャ・ブラウス、コニー・スプリンガー、マルコ・ボット、ジャン・キルシュ、エレン・イエー、アニ・レオンハート、ベルトルト・フーバー、ライナー・ブラウン、主席ミカサ・アッカーマン。
やっとここまでたどり着いた。今度は俺たちが巨人を食い尽くしてやる。
Alright, let me save it here. Game real quick. Put on hard mode. Go board. 5 seconds. Download. Yo, shut up. I like a character select. That's pretty cool. Who should I play as? The main character or Levi? Everyone likes this guy. Who plays him? Oh shoot, this expedition mode, not story mode. So funny.
これで一緒に憲兵団に行けるな。内地での安全で快適な暮らしが待ってるぜ。
ああ。王の近くで仕事が。
まだお利口さんをやってんのか。
おいちゃん。お前おかしいとは思わねえの。
今さら何言ってんだ。これが現実なんだよ。
このクズ野郎。
Scumbag.
4年前の作
This is
戦
why
で
we lost
人
over
口の2割以
20% of the
上失って答え
population.
は出たんだ。
4 years ago, humanity is no match for Titan.
勝てないと
You
思うか
give
ら
up
諦めるのか。
because you think we can. Okay, I'm sure we've been losing so far. That's because we didn't know anything about the Titans. We may have lost, but the info we obtained gives us hope. You're really gonna abandon tactics developed through the sacrifice of hundreds of thousands and hide behind the safety of the walls? You've got to be kidding me.
そんなに
If you're
外
so
に出た
desperate
い
to
な
get
ら一人で
outside,
行けよ。
go it
死に
alone,
急ぎや
race
ろ
to your
うが。
death.
俺は巨人を
I'm
駆逐
gonna
して
leave these suffocating walls behind to kill Titans. I'm gonna join the scout regiment. Nobody cares, bro. Damn. Pussy ass nigga. Why are you so worried about what another nigga is doing? Okay, I was so somehow able to graduate, Aaron. You're entering the scout regiment, right? Yeah, that's always my goal. That's why I transferred this far. Trained this far. I finally have the strength to beat those bastards. I don't ever want to feel that way again. Because of my weakness, I failed that day. But I seriously, Aaron's a cornball, bro. He's been a cornball since he was a kid. The graphics are pretty good for like 2013. We're seeing Titan butt cheeks right now.
逃げなさい早くハンデス子供たちを連れて逃げて
見くびってもらっちゃ困るぜ。確実に2
Don't
人だけ
underestimate
助けるから。戦って全
or
員
fight
助け
in a
るか
bid
け
to
に
save
出るか。
everyone.
俺は
I'm about to run my ass off. Hi. Hey, what are you doing? My mother, she's still
エレンミカサ
live on.
生き延びるのよ
Don't go.
行かないで
Stop that. Damn. While Maria has been breached.
どうして
happened. Each and every one of them is as good as dead. Oh, look at every last one. Oh shit. Alright. What are we doing now? Acquisition. I don't want anything. New developments. That's where we get the upgrades. Give me the Christmas tree sword. Smile on my face. Drumsticks. Brush and paddle. Duster. Okay. All these options are great. They're amazing. But I have no money. Okay, might as well just get decked out on the Christmas lights. Smile on my face. Okay, realistically, this is the best one here. We'll get Christmas cake. And we'll get gas pressure. Oh shoot, not gas pressure, drums. Then we'll get brush and paddle. This gotta be cheating, but I don't care. I need A grade bamboo. I kind of want more smile in my face. I'll do Santa's boot. And we could upgrade Santa's boot eventually. And we'll get our stuff up. We need high quality leather. Can I buy high quality leather from over here? Scraps. I can't get high quality leather. Of course, this place is broke. I was just looking for you, gang.
Oi.
Not reading all that, of course. Leave it tomorrow. To go kill Titans.
はあ調査兵団にするってコニーお前8番だろ前は憲兵団に入るって
I'm not doing all this, just go to the Titan part, bro.
このでけえ害虫が一人でもやってやるまず目の前のこいつを倒すやったどうだ
Saw that. Tough.
やった訓練通りやれば十分巨人と戦えるぞ
Better. Oh shit. Help me. Help me. Oh shit. Go up. Help me.
危ねえもう少しで潰されるところだった
Following me.
来やがれ
Following me. Oh shit.
どうだ
No, saw that. I'm so tough with it. Yeah, I can handle it all in a second.
こいつはさっきより大きいぞ一人でやれんのかエレン一人で戦うなんて教わっただろ俺も一緒に戦うぞ
私も行きますよ
俺とサシャで奴の注意を引くエレンお前は同じを狙えお前らよし行くぞ頼むぞどうだ分かったぜ討伐数追加コニーサシャありがとな
Oh, I could have done that by myself.
みんなでやればなんとかなるもんだな
Okay, now. Focus.
エレンもういいだろ壁に穴が開いちまったんだこれ以上ここにとどまるのは無意味だいやまだもう一匹いる
No, there's still one more.
目標壁外正面
Something's at the front of the outer wall. The colossal titan.
これはチャンスだ
It's our chance.
壁を壊せるのはあいつだけだ
The titan's the only one who can break the wall. We kill it then.
Yo. 5年ぶりだな
5 years since then. Why is he side-eyeing you so
さらに
hard?
壁を壊す気だ
Man, he's not ready for the smoke. We're on a boss fight. Just started.
礼放題から砲撃を食らわせてやる。でかい面しやがって。いくらお前らも顔面に砲撃を食らえば少しは効くか。右腕を振りかぶった。あの腕を砲撃してあいつの攻撃を防ぐ。まだ戦える。左腕を振りかぶったぞ。あの腕を砲撃して攻
Brother, I
撃を
can't
阻止しない
attack.
と。
Brother man. Brother man, I can't attack. Brother man.
お前のせいで人類は。両腕を振りかぶった。両腕を砲撃して攻撃を食い止めてやる。まだ戦える。逃さねえぞ。
Hit another one of his arms.
Not what happened at all. やったぜ。うまくいった。
That could have done better.
呪い。
Too slow.
取った。
You're dead.
あざ。いっけー。
Move.
外した。
Slipped away. Close the
超
title
大
of
型巨
damage.
人が消えた。デレお前が
Aaron,
倒し
did
ちま
you
った
kill
の
it?
か。違う。
It's just
5
like
年
5
前と
years
同じだ。
ago.
あいつは突然
It
現
suddenly
れて
appeared and suddenly
突然
disappeared.
消えた。すまん。
Sorry I let it get away.
何謝ってんだ。俺た
We
ち
need
なん
to
て全く動け
apologize.
なか
We're
った。
scared still.
何してる。
What are you doing?
超大型巨人出現時の作戦はすでに
The
開始して
colossal
いる。
titan. Hey.
直ちに本部に戻れ。はっ。
That's right, because I'm like that. It's my leather app.
Oh my god, I just crashed my car.
Crash your car.
In my game, I broke out the game.
Crash your car in real life? Okay, this game has become boring a bit. I'm gonna play the next game I was planning on playing. Okay, chat, we're queuing up for the next game. Queuing up for the next game. Queuing up for the next game. Now, what is our next game? That is the question. Okay, I'm off stream now. Be safe, be well, type shit.